0.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello!
Hello.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I sometimes wish you guys can see what happens before we go live, and then
We'd
there's
be
times in which
banned.
I don't, because we would be
No.
banned.
No, we wouldn't.
Really?
We'd come pretty close, like Colby edging me.
And yeah, I always come close.
That's the
Sometimes
point.
I don't even come.
Hi everyone, happy Sunday. This is episode 47?
I think so.
I think so. We are almost 50. This is episode 47 of the Endless Sky Starlight Battalion.
The endless guy.
Endless Sky.
It's a dude.
Just
Guy.
an endless,
Dude, they'll
endless
go with
man.
This is Guy Fieri in space.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Fieri to Flavortown. Mayday to Flavortown.
No, you're fucking not. And that's the problem.
Mayday to Flavortown. Going down. I need a mayday.
So, for announcements, obviously we are down in Ava today, and next week we're going to be down in U.
But I'm here.
But
No one
we
cares.
have a
I'd rather
range.
have Ava.
Did anyone miss me?
The
Y'all
lighting
played League without me? The one day I'm not here where I can finally play with everybody.
I also made some fantastic financial decisions.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah,
So-
which I did not definitely approve.
but you weren't here to stop it. So,
Yeah.
jumping into announcements, if you are not on the Discord, join the Discord.
Financial decision.
We invested.
No, you
You
invested.
With the party
With the
fund.
party fund
With the
and
party
subscription
fund!
So we invested.
It's a we.
It's a
If
Starlight
you're not
bear
on the
market
Discord,
right now.
join the Discord. The link is down below. That's where you're going to get all the most up-to-date information about schedule changes, blah, blah, blah. Anything like that you need to know will be on the Discord. Subscriptions. Subs go a long way. They help us upgrade our tech, help us upgrade the rechargeable batteries that we use for all of our mics, and they help us improve our stream. So please consider supporting the channel. Either just a follow, which is completely free, helps us a lot, or a subscription. And everyone gets one free one with their Prime subscription, so consider spending it here.
Everybody gets one.
Everyone gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Everyone gets one. You just have to be on a computer to do it because for some reason it won't let you do it on mobile. Do we have any other announcements I'm forgetting? I don't think we do, but just in case.
So.
Keep an eye out for some potential new emotes. We will get those uploaded.
yeah.
We're going to be switching out some of our old ones and putting in something new. So keep an eye on our Twitch and wait for the 3 weeks it takes Twitch to approve new emotes. They're on their way. We're very excited about them.
3 weeks?
Yeah, so like at the Gobbo campaign, I put in my emotes 2 weeks ago, and I'm still pending for most of them. So it takes forever.
Didn't
Keep
our
an eye-
faces get approved in like a day, though?
Yours did,
Yeah, yours
and
is,
everyone
I think.
else took forever.
Mr. Twitch was just like, that's the one.
That one. It was Catboy,
Put it in.
and I can't remember if it was you or
I think it was
you.
me.
Yeah, 2 of you got approved right away, and everyone else was
Neon
forever.
shine.
Put it in. Put it everywhere.
I'll take your entire stock.
All of them.
Somebody say.
Also,
Aqua-
subscriptions help us get more emote slots. So the more subs we get sub points, which let us have more emote slots, which means we can have more crazy emotes, which is always fun. So consider subscribing; it really does help a lot. Now, put your feet down.
You gotta pay
Show
We
for
have the
it.
OnlyFans for
Listen,
that.
it's just a teaser for the tier 3 subs.
You don't show them for free. Is that a mouse?
What?
Is that a mouse?
It's Kimchi, the ramen
Its
frog.
eyes right there. Ear right there. It's like laying on
He's pointing at
top
a
of something.
tattoo, by the way, not to be confused about what he's pointing at under a
Did you
table.
see it though?
I
Now
kinda
go ahead
see
and point it
I
at it
can
again.
see it.
But I saw the frog first, but then
Point
I
at
saw
the other thing, too.
Go ahead.
Good.
Point at what?
Get a grip.
Come on, Chris.
If you're staring at it, you might as well point at it.
It's right there.
Hand.
Here, hold on.
Look at this.
I'll get it.
All right.
I missed you.
Last we left off, the Starlight Battalion has some downtime for the first time in a while. As Caldina
Drugs.
Ooh.
As
that what
Caldina spends a week upgrading their ship with some armor upgrades, some shield stealth tech that they pulled off of the Altorian ship, and based off the party request, also attaching an experimental engine, which may or may not blow up, to the back of your ship, which may or may not make it faster, which is powered by the boon of Kirin. as the parties discovered that many of these engines have come in
Samurai.
from.
Sorry.
Get out.
Yeah.
As many of these engines have been coming out of Perion,
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. That have been scrapped by all the various groups. Currently, one was found by the party down in the black market from a Haragon named Tracy.
No,
Who?
we were at the black market. You were at the black market.
No, we
No,
were at
you
Black
were at the
Market.
No.
market. They were at black market.
They
Confirmed.
whispered theirs.
Confirmed.
We gave them. We said we're going to the black market, and then they went around asking people, "Do you know where the market is?"
And we found it.
We
And
did.
found it.
And you found it.
And as
Try and check
Wade,
that out.
Ava,
I know, yeah.
and Apollo
Rookies.
I have a 10 intelligence. Suck my.
followed
Wait,
the
where's my
criminal
eraser?
underbelly of Freewood Collective, finding a not entirely secret, but more exclusive black market. Had a conversation with a Haragon who had one of these engines and expressed that it was going to be auctioned there this evening. While this was happening, Vagus and you followed a very strong lead about where the black market could be and found a strange gnome tech arcade game called The Black Market, in which they were set into a virtual reality experience and went through multiple levels of different challenges, trying to be the last one standing to make it to the leaderboard at the end. As many of the gnomish people who this hardware is designed for were surprised that they were not dead, Beth started going about how long this scaly man and tiny slime boy would be able to make it through. The rest of the party decided to catch up with mainly Apollo and Ava, caught up with the others, and decided to join them in this virtual experience in which they fought a giant monster, engaged in a game of race carts, and fought in a series of lane and turret activities.
Forgot you're a lamp right now. We put a lampshade over you. And
Yeah.
you're standing in the
You're just
alleyways.
T-posing in the black market.
And I'll say,
Just the offline symbol above.
and at the end of this, you guys befriended one of the characters named Pops, a giant avatar with muscles and nightgown and like the red, balding, fluffy hair.
Yes.
In which, after the game, revealed to be nothing of this case, but rather a very tiny, older gnomish man who was an accountant who asked you about an investment opportunity, and you signed on an account with Pop's Accounting, also talking about your interest in the Yanti Meat Stick shop, in which he stated that he would reach out to them and perhaps set up some sort of investment between the two groups.
You write that down.
Didn't you know their son or something?
Yeah.
That's what you write down.
Yeah, he knew one of
Yep.
their kids. Yeah. And we will return as the ends of this conversation is taking place, and Pop begins to excuse himself and leave you two to your spoils and your winnings. And as he leaves, he passes by Wade, who, after spending hours in the black market and nothing happening, following the lead, and you see taking the same route as them, finding this weird black market, and you see there is a rager going on inside. The music is pounding, the lights are flashing, and they are celebrating something in here. And as you look around, as you first step in, you see that everyone's attention seems to be up on this giant board in which a new plaque is being stapled on, like as you approach, where you just see it says SLB.
SBA.
SBA. What was the A?
Association?
Small Business Association.
Great.
Alright, and as you look, you can see this is being affixed, and you see your party members at a nearby table.
Well, I spent hours in the black market and found nothing.
Clearly you did not. You just got here. So
Yeah, we've been here the whole time. Where you been?
Doing nothing.
How was the crew?
The crew is still great. I went to go check on them actually. This is actually what I've been doing. Looks like you all had fun.
It actually was really fun. It was a really good time. Black Market's great. We should come
won.
here more often.
Did you play my favorite game without me?
No, we didn't play
Dragon Chess?
Second favorite game without me?
No, we didn't play Boulder Parchment Shears.
Very well.
Your favorite game's Boulder Park and Cheer?
No, it's
No, second favorite. His favorite game is Dragon
second
Chess.
favorite.
Oh. What, your favorite's Dragon Chess?
Yeah, my favorite.
What's your
game.
third favorite?
Third favorite would be it's
Legends
a game
of
that
Leagues.
Legends of Leagues.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Like they're talking about a lot of like leagues of what?
like
Leagues of Heroes.
Salt.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Fields and fields.
No, it's like a distance.
What's going on over there?
Imagine like the
Legends.
endless sky, but instead of the sky, it's water. And that water is full of salt.
Legends of leaks. Just a bunch of leaks everywhere.
Well, so if you had like an area of like with just nothing but sea, be like, whoa, like waves of woe.
Oh.
I didn't hear what she said.
Oh.
Okay.
I pound my drink.
There's a lot of men on that sea.
There's a big letter C in the middle of the room.
Look at all those dudes.
So,
So many men in that sea.
well, I really.
well, now that we've done that, what do we want to do next?
I'm going to get another drink.
Okay, grab me one.
Do you want to head back to
How old are you?
Caldina's, or do we want to stay in here for the day?
This many.
Good boy.
Well, didn't we
I
send?
go get 2 drinks.
Didn't we send the other two to get rooms?
We did.
They are getting rooms somewhere.
Oh, that's right. We sent Karen Hod.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they have secured rooms for us.
Hopefully they didn't just like run.
I'll use.
We should
Our
go
drinks are covered, right?
check on that.
I'll
Yeah,
use
you guys have free
sending
drinks for the night.
Yeah.
And
I'll
I'll
go get me and
message-
you a drink.
Care because I feel like he'd be more receptive to respond. We have finished our business. Where are you two located? Skibbity-doo-wop.
That.
Well, it's like 20 words of just skibidi bob dum.
Skibbity-bop-nut-diddy.
You see Apollo start like snapping at the table.
You gotta match the beat at least.
Skippity-doo-bop.
Skip the
It was like slam poetry. Skip, skip, beep, boo, boo, bop, bop. Skip it up. Dot up.
In that up. He responds with, "Dale,
No.
Dale, we ran away and we took your gold." Dale.
What the f-
Wait, what the fuck? You're just vibing and then just like, wait a second.
We see the dead end fly above us. Wait.
Wait a second.
Man, that would really suck.
Wait a second.
Wow.
That's
It's
it.
gonna be one of these
That's
days,
tonight's
huh?
show. Good night, everybody.
Wrap it up.
All right, fellas.
You get a response from Care.
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
God.
We found a place at the Pen and Paper Inn.
Is that what we said last time? I feel like it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
We got 3 rooms. Hope that's okay. Scooby Doo Bop? What does that mean?
They're nerdy. Nah, it's okay. He's new. We have to take time to explain these
Yep.
little things to him.
He'll catch on.
He's a quick learner.
Okay.
He'll take care.
Alright, so they're at the
Killer.
place we stayed at last time.
No, we won't.
Is there anything else that we need?
Well, I mean, I guess we could go talk to Caldina again in regards to the
For what?
black market, maybe.
We're here.
Well,
Okay, so I hate to be the one to tell you this, but there's a black market, or market,
Yep, there you go.
and then there's another place where they sell things that are not as common and probably illegal.
Like,
Oh,
like
you
a
mean
market?
The illegal store.
Yes, the illegal
the
store.
illegal store.
That's what we.
Wait,
were
they have an
looking
illegal store here? Why do we want to go there? That would have made a lot more sense.
I've made trades with this illegal store.
for. So
Oh,
You could
Well-
have just said that.
yeah, but there are ways to find this, and
Like the illegal store stalls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm a regular.
At the
I
stall.
can just take us there right now. He just goes immediately.
Give to the door. Hey, Terry. I'm just coming in for the usual today.
How much longer do we have until the ship is done?
It's been
It is
3
in
hours.
6 hours.
It's
We
this
have
first
5
day
more
still.
days.
So,
We got a minute.
Yeah, you guys got 9 more days.
I don't think we have to really do anything else here, do we?
I guess we can see if there's anything that could be done to
We do
get
need to go back
money
for the rest
over
of our
here
meat sticks.
That's true. Has your thing buzzed yet?
before we run out
Not
of
yet.
money for meat sticks.
Actually, I look. No.
We still have. We did pretty good.
That's true.
Ava and I had the bright idea of betting on us before we took drugs.
Oh, did you guys make more money?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing as you didn't participate, I didn't think it fair to give you some of the money.
That's perfectly
It's
fine.
in the party fund.
The pharmacy fund.
The pharmacy fund?
So you own a pharmacy?
I don't
Yeah.
see any farms.
I don't see any C's either.
Look at all the men on there.
On that C.
Yeah, we're sitting at about 9,000 gold.
Okay. That's not bad.
9,700.
And I will say just for the DM above table. So you guys have a week, so 10 days until your ship upgrades are completed.
Yeah.
And so basically this is your guys' free time. Story will not progress until you guys basically say, okay, we're ready to go get our ship.
Yeah.
Or if you really do just putz around for, we actually roleplay out all 9 days. So
Yeah.
this will be your chance for whatever it is that you guys want to catch up on. You guys have talked about portal hopping. You've
Mhm.
talked about
Plate
taking care of
mail.
personal effects.
Is there anything that we want to, anywhere we want to go with like the teleportation circles?
We can go to Haven,
God.
Dendar, Meridian, here.
So, I mean, Haven or Dendar probably, if we wanted to portal hop somewhere. But Haven's where we're going to end up anyways, right? But we kind of want the ship for that. Do we want to go
Not
there?
necessarily.
Do we want to go there? What if we like get caught up in something and can't come back?
Well, we can come back at any time.
True. I don't know. What if we're just over there like we need a ship or something?
Like you'll be able to teleport us back.
I can teleport us to Kildina's Forge if I have a minute
Okay.
at any given time.
I mean,
I think we go to Haven and.
do we want to just start our Haven business?
Well, I mean, we can. I think go to Haven and with the trust of Dami Mummy,
Yeah.
we can charter.
Azrael?
Azrael, yeah.
Hey.
We can charter a ship to where we need to go. I think she'll have some.
We're
You're
trying
saying
to
that?
get to Meltazar.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, do we want to just jump to that? I will be waiting for my meat sticks first, but
It'll take today to get the meat
we'll
stick.
take the day. Tomorrow we can go somewhere.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And I'll say with that, you feel a zzz, zzz.
I gotta go. I make accent of Vegas, and I quickly leave towards.
I drink both of our drinks and then run out of the room.
Make costume same turn.
Okay.
See the lizard.
Just
Just big as
way up. Good thing I'm halfway decent at those. 15.
15? Okay. So you guys, as you runs out of the black market, you see Asvagus goes right behind you, dunks, slams, stands up. These drinks are not very big, but whatever is in it packs a punch. You get up again, but everything is like.
Ah.
Oh, these meat sticks are not a smack.
Yeah, they are.
Cereal. Take a
It's like
second, get my bearings.
Yeah, so you're fine. You're just
So
really
that's straight
drunk.
back out of the room.
Yeah. So like you see as Vegas like
Just
Vegas,
watching
you just like
this eat
run straight for the
shit.
door. You guys watch as Vegas just.
He's on all fours.
Yeah. Which is fucking terrifying.
The serpentine move.
Well, there goes 2.
We should
And Ava just runs off with them.
Yeah.
We should
I'll put
probably-
Ava on my back because I'm just on all 4.
Ava, yeah, Ava like jumps up on your back and you have horns, right?
No.
Or is it just the feathers?
It's
She like
feathers.
goes under your feathers and like steers you a little bit.
You're getting ratatouille through.
Yeah.
Well, we know where they're going, so I guess.
We can take our time getting there, I suppose.
Yeah.
Not really in a rush.
We'll stroll along with Apollo. Back to the meat sticks.
You guys hold hands.
You guys have any like deep talks?
Do you have deep talks?
Not
Deep
unless Wade has something to talk about.
We'd probably strike conversation.
Why are you turning that off? It's gonna get hot in here in about.
Because that's
Yeah.
my prompting to him that he's gonna actually say something, and I need his voice to get picked up on the mic.
The mic can
It's
take it up
fine.
regardless.
It's
Okay.
yeah.
It's just
he
us hearing
adjusted
it.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, he adjusted it.
Oh, but also speak up a little.
Yeah, like.
We're talking like this.
I'll use my normal
I
voice.
really need you to.
I'll use my normal voice.
It's hard.
What?
To hear. I know, right?
It'll be fine. We're getting
Why are you
these.
talking like that?
Because
I've never talked like that.
You guys cannot tease me
As of
with Apollo
today-
Wade roleplay and then not deliver.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. As Wade Paul attack.
And Wade Paulo in 3, 2, 1, go.
Apollo, if you don't mind me asking, how are you doing about these days?
Who, me?
He just has a fan suddenly. Just,
Oh my
it
gosh!
just turns total renaissance.
Wade, you're making me blush.
But how are you holding up with everything? It's just a check-in, just making sure that you're okay.
I'm sensing there's more here.
No?
There's a lot of pressure, external pressure that feels like it's just been,
There's no pressure. We have time to walk and talk. This is the first time in a while we get to chillax a little bit. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, don't have to. talk.
It's life, right? One day you wake up and find out you could be a clone. The other day someone tells you, no, you look like the real deal. And then the next day you're fucking taking drugs and playing video games with gnomes.
Yeah, it is pretty day by day. But does that fact still bother you in terms of being a
It
clone?
only bothers me when I think about it.
Right.
So if we just don't think about it, it doesn't bother me.
Okay. If you ever do want to talk about it, though, I'm always down to talk about it.
I appreciate that, Wade. Maybe once I get a little bit more figured out, potentially, but it seems like a little bit, I don't know anything at the moment, so it's hard to talk about.
I guess I just asked because I'm actually, slightly jealous. I mean,
What are you jealous about?
for me, you're free. I think to be whoever you want to be. You don't have this pressure of soon-to-be leadership and other people to lead, and you can be whoever you want to be.
But so can you.
I just feel like there's a lot of external pressure.
Yeah, right?
in
It's
terms of-
really...
Yeah.
It seems like you have a lot to bear in terms of upholding your family's legacies and traditions and that mantle of responsibility, but technically you don't have to wear it, right? Technically none of us have to do anything. We're all given the opportunity to wake up every day and choose what we want to do. So, that being said, I understand you feel the need and you feel that kind of call to do that, but you don't have to. If we're able to rescue your parents and save what's left of them, they can take the burden up and you wouldn't have to.
But say if something happened, and whether it's sooner or far in the future, if leadership is demanded of me, I mean, how would you look to me if I denied tradition like that?
I don't care about tradition. There's That doesn't change how we all see you. We haven't known you as a leadership, as, you know, someone who is in charge of a faction, in charge of all these people. We've known you as Wade, our friend, our crewmate, our door holder. None of that really matters to us. I can safely say if I don't care about that, then you, Vegas, and Ava probably don't really care for it either.
I guess that's true.
Ultimately, what's been hammered into my head by everyone here is that quite literally, is it doesn't really matter like what's happened before or what's to happen after. It kind of just matters what's happening now, and that we're all in this together. We're all here for whatever reason. And as long as we're there for each other and support each other and uplift each other, that's all that really matters.
So you're saying if I say no, then it's not running away from responsibility?
Not at all. You don't have to feel guilty about choosing what's best for you.
Thanks for that. I'll to feel a little less scared. Don't know how I'll be when the time comes, but
None of us do. You can only plan for so much, and at a certain point, you just kind of have to relinquish that not being able to control everything and just live in the moment. Which for some people is easier to do. Bagus, Ava, and you, I think, are a lot more free-spirited with what they choose to do. They don't feel tied to a lot of societal norms or constructs, so they're able to just express themselves how they see fit. I think you and I are a little bit more reserved in that approach. But that's something that we can learn from them. Just like there's many things that they can learn from us.
That I can agree on. I guess one last thought. In terms of the scenario that took place with you and Apollo, and how the Red Mask was able to identify you with someone that he knew in previous life. What are your thoughts on you?
I don't know. It's weird. Damien sees me as Xerix, the person that he knew, but I have none of those memories, and I have none of those anything experiences. It doesn't feel familiar. None of that feels normal. It does give me hope that he says that it doesn't seem like a clone, like I seem like the real thing. But then reading the letters that were sent, referring to someone as a unit or as a piece of machinery, really, you don't know what to feel. Seeing Minerva in the tank, and then knowing that was who I was interacting with, it all is a little odd. I personally don't know, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it, I suppose.
Suppose you're right. Well, I won't pester you with any more questions, but thank you for everything you said.
You're not pestering, it's just hard to open up about those things sometimes.
Well then, when the time is ready then.
Apollo finger guns and walks away.
Finger gun back.
Apollo.
You finger each other.
I finger bang you.
I
Bang, bang.
sneak one in real quick.
Apollo. What was the last dream you had?
I don't
What,
even
what was the
remember.
last dream that I had?
I don't even.
I don't think I've been ever visited by Ravanya.
Mm.
So am I just not dreaming? Is that what's going on?
No, I'm asking you. What do you think is the last dream that you had? But that is a question on your mind. You're the only one that hasn't been visited by Ravanya.
Because
But
I've uncorruptible spirit.
Mm.
She knows she can't tempt me with anything.
no, just in general.
Does he? I guess does he have these thoughts out loud?
No,
'Cause
it's more just the DM of the player. What's the
I
last
don't
thing
know.
he had
I
dreamed about?
so
Do you think Apollo dreams often?
Andrew doesn't, so Apollo probably doesn't.
Is it-
I don't personally remember my dreams.
Yeah.
So no.
So-
Wade has theories, but
Maybe they put something in my head that doesn't let Ravanya talk to me. This unit does not comply. This unit does not comply.
I don't think you've come into contact with anything that would have Ravanya visit you.
What do you mean? We've all been in contact with Ravanya.
You mean like Ravanya?
No, I
We
don't.
were all there when she came through a fucking gate.
No, because I think in terms of like she didn't come into our dreams though until like once we like encountered something, which was I think the vials was the vaccines, right? And I think I was attacked by a creature, which also maybe I don't remember how it was for me, but
So what about them two?
didn't they take the vaccine? I
Yeah.
guess try to remember. Yeah, try to remember the vaccine.
So maybe
You took the vaccine as well, didn't you?
As these thoughts cross your mind, perhaps
wait,
it's
he's
a
not
good
here.
conversation to have when you guys are all together tonight in the back of the tavern.
Yeah, you said that conversation. Yeah.
As you've never had that conversation.
But that's my theory in terms of
I'm
why
uncorrupted.
That's also valid.
Apollo, the uncorruptible.
The uncrustable.
I was just about to say the
Dang it,
uncorruptible.
you're set. I felt you set yourself up.
So
I
say
mean, we've all been in contact though. Okay, continue.
Like
Now you have me stumped.
I'll say with that.
In
We'll
terms of,
do a
like,
quick
body
flip
though.
over to you two. As
You three.
you three,
Three.
excuse me, Ava. As Ava rides back into the battle.
No, you're not going away. You're full on explosive.
yeah,
Violently drunk.
yeah, I will say just for the sake of my own
Caroline Scurry.
I would say for the sake of my own amusement, you is also on Vagus's back. You are big enough, and so we have Ava and you riding a drunk ass Vagus through the crowded streets of Freeloy.
In other news tonight, a lizard stampedes over 12 people in the streets.
And you
That
all
lizard is
arrive.
being
Well,
piloted
in
by
front
a
of the
smaller lizard.
Yeah.
Market.
Yeah.
It's a
Vagus,
lizard
you
Gundam
like
situation.
you're at the point of drunk. You're not entirely sure where you are, but my God, you don't need to know because
Don't
the
matter.
smell of those meat sticks,
That's
like.
all I'm tracking it down.
Yeah, you are tracking it
Turn
like
into
better than any
Warwick.
bloodhound ever could. And you arrive back at the stall, and you can see that the rush has gone. There's not really much people gathered around anymore, but they have. It looks to be like a wire, like almost like a wire trash can that's
Yep.
been laid with parchment paper on the inside, and you can see the inside is just a floral arrangement of meat sticks, and they have two
Oh,
of
yeah.
these baskets. And Vagus, it is the best fucking thing you have ever had.
Walk up, grab one, put my whole head in it.
So you guys have your
I'm here for the
ungodly amount of meat sticks.
I eat a lot of them immediately,
Of course.
and then for the rest of them, I just say thank you, and I just kind of succumb to all of them and like overwhelm them and bring them all in.
I pick up the whole trash can and walk away.
They're just nodding excitedly at your order. You can see a bunch of people are watching you.
Like I kind of just like split in half and turn into a little wave, and just crash over it and pull it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this what we walk up to?
I'm just.
I'll say sure. You walk up to this as they are in the middle of having this feast, just in the street, like in front of this stall.
I'm on my back. My belly's actively like out to here, and you can see like sticks poking out.
Like a reverse
Just like-
porcupine.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Well, did you have a good time,
It was the best time.
Vagus?
You get it, Max.
What?
And even Ava too. What?
Is there anything else that you three need to do today? Or?
Sleep.
I think I'm good for
Oh,
now.
food coma.
I've got my stock.
How many did you eat, and how many are just inside of you?
Yes.
I stopped counting after like 40.
That you've eaten, or that you put inside of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're like comatose on the ground. You just look up and you see them. It's just like floating past you in a similar stance, just
Ugh.
with just the stick, no more meats on it.
Just hold up a hand.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Oh,
it's
nice.
time to retire for the night.
All right, then I guess we head back to the inn.
Okay, and I'll say for the sake of
I guess
this,
pick me up.
you find your rooms.
I'll pick both you and Ava up in one arm. I got the trash can in the other arm.
Oh, is there like a blacksmith nearby? The paper and
Not near where your room is, but it would be easy enough for you to find one. This is the Free Loy after all.
like along the way, is there a place you stop by and
I'll
make
say
note?
sure. What are you looking for?
Plate mail.
Looking for plate mail?
Looking for plate mail.
Okay. I would say also you spend a lot of time in the black market wandering around, and so we say
Yeah.
that during that time if you're looking for something. Are you just looking for straight up plate mail, or
Just
looking
straight up
for
plate
something? Okay, I'll say that's easy enough to
Yeah.
find.
Just straight plate mail.
Who
Yeah,
you
you
sending mail to?
The plates. The tectonic plates.
Like in Meridian?
Yeah, someone named Tectonic.
That's a
Tectonic
badass
plates.
name.
Tectonic plates.
That's not, is that a DJ in Haven?
That's a that's a DJ.
It is now.
Boom! You about to feel the shit.
He just always has a gin and tonic in Haven.
Dude, he's the
ADHD
coolest
kicked
guy
in.
Oh, yeah.
around.
I can tell.
He wears 2 sets of sunglasses,
That's true.
but he only has one eye.
He only has one eye. I guess group vote. Is it okay if I spend some money on some plate mail?
How much is it? I think it'd probably be fine. As long as it's not like
rule
5,000 gold.
for standard plate mail is usually 1,500.
I think it's too. It would just be standard.
What's
You're in
the
a big
AC
city.
of plate
Okay,
mail?
so that would be 1,500.
What's the AC?
The AC would bump me at a base of 18.
How does he have a higher AC than me?
Well, it's like,
Because he
I know
actually
exactly
went on.
why he has a higher excuse me.
I can
that
also
chain
wear
mail?
plate mail.
Can I
So
can I trade in the?
I would say.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so confirm 1,500.
So the plate mail would be normally 1,500. You can buy just a standard
'Cause
plate
I
mail.
think Asher also just like
Yeah,
commissioned one,
because
right?
we're
That's how I
probably sitting with
remember.
Asher
Okay.
So plate mail is 1,500. However, just straight plate mail, I would say is actually more difficult to find. Most of the plate mail that you're finding is going to be closer to 1,750. Because most of the stuff here is enchanted in some way.
Ooh,
In
okay.
whatever way.
Can I? Hold on, real quick. Why do I have a shield? Can I not use a shield
You cannot use a shield.
You
for
cannot
spell casting? Is that why?
Check
You
your
have to have a
proficiencies.
feat.
Bards are not proficient in shields, and it's stupid.
Certain.
I went through the
bards are,
entire
but-
Curse of Strahd with an AC of 11.
Yeah, I'm at 13, and I'm kind of like,
I think certain bard, only the Valor bard.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
So most of the plate mail here is 1,750. And I'll say, and as you're talking with one of the black market dealers, you ask for plate mail, and you see they hand you.
I'll
well-
sell my chainmail as well.
It looks to be.
Good man.
It almost looks like a piece of leather, like a leather harness.
Yeah.
That has like a shoulder piece on it, and that's all
Oh.
it is.
And but it's plate mail. It's just
And you see, as it's a dwarvish individual, he sees he puts it on, and like slaps the center of his chest. And he sees it. So it would be a plate mail of Dawn and Doff.
Can
Oh.
Are there multiples of those?
Ooh.
Yeah, so this would be is pretty standard. As you're when you're out in the endless sky, you don't constantly want to be burdened with heavy armor. So this is a fairly common enchantment for workers here.
Okay.
in-
I
So-
mean,
Can
everyone.
I pull in as well for one for me?
25, so that's 2,500.
Because I have 500, I can put it for myself, and I'll sell my I have chainmail.
I have chainmail as well. which
I'll
is
say this is easy
75.
enough armor to find. This is pretty common.
Okay,
piece of
yeah.
equipment.
Yes.
Well,
1750 times 2 is 2,500, right?
Why
Yes.
asking me?
Yes.
2,500.
1750
And I have
times
500
two
I'll put down.
Yeah.
So we need
is
2,000.
not 2,500.
No, it's 35.
Correct. Because 1,000 plus 1,000
Yes.
is 2,000.
Yes. Yeah.
And then 750.
It's 750. Yep.
Twice.
My
Chris.
bad. Listen, it's 2,500 now, right?
Yeah, now it is. Well, can we get a deal because we're gonna bundle them together and sell you chainmail?
Are you putting on a calculator right now?
Yes.
I just said it.
Get your eyes back on your
God
side of the
damn
screen.
it. I looked over and
This
just
is
saw
my
it pop
side.
up.
This is my side of the screen, Tyler.
Hmm.
Is
Fuck
there,
off.
is there a chance we can order 2 of them and get like a bundle deal? Also, if we trade in our current armor.
Yeah, there's 2 chainmails with 150 gold.
Your
buy
chainmails
two,
were
take 1,000 off.
75 gold if it was in perfect condition, which this is not.
Well, yeah, so I still stand corrected. It's 150 altogether.
Look, I'll take 100 gold off the purchase.
On
125?
top of buying the chainmail.
125 since it's bundled. And
So-
you'll have our continued patronage.
Cold hard coins right now.
I can give you some soap.
Because I can only imagine how
You
difficult
want a
it
meat
is
stick?
to move something of that high quality.
Look, I'll buy your chainmail for 150,
You want some?
and I'll
perfume?
take another 100 gold off the
Yes.
purchase.
That's perfect.
That's perfect.
I feel beautiful.
Alright, spend.
Do you
And I'll mark. I'm gonna give him 500 my personal.
Okay.
Gold.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I was
whoa.
thinking
What's going on?
party fun?
We're getting two plate mail, which is gonna be great. You ready for deck saves?
Yeah, so I don't have any personal money. I was just banking on party gold. Oh.
Wow.
So it was
Fucking
3,500
Yeah.
minus 250.
Yes.
So looking at 3,250
32.
minus 500 because that's what I'm putting in.
It's 2,750.
2750. So we need to give 2750 out of the party fund.
Which also, did you guys get the money from Caladina?
Yeah, which is why we
Yeah,
have
which is why we have
10,000.
10,000.
Okay.
Had.
I mean, no.
Dang it!
I was just because you're just like going over points. I'm like, you guys just go shut down money.
So 2750 out of the party fund. And then I will remove my chainmail.
Same. Thank you.
What was its plate mail of Dawning?
Yeah, you can just say plate mail, but it's basically, I think the
It's like
magic
dawn-
item is
yeah.
dawn and doff. It makes it so you can put on your plate mail in an action. Versus like usually takes 10 minutes. But honestly, it's more of a narrative thing than a mechanical thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can just say plate mail, and then just remember that it doesn't take 10 minutes to get it on off.
Okay.
Which I don't think honestly ever comes up in our games anyway.
No, we always sleep in our armor.
So does that mean if we have it off, we don't get disadvantage on stealth?
That's correct.
It is a mechanic thing.
Technically, yes.
Technically, yeah.
Although I will say, if you abuse that, I will punish you at some point.
The enemies will also. And then stealth.
Benefits of living in a world dominated by artificers.
How much did we take from the party fund?
2750.
750.
You guys suck.
But this will keep us alive.
I don't care.
No
I
way.
see gold go down and I get sad.
Alright, so I'll say for the sake of
I
narration,
give Paulo a gold.
Wade,
Oh,
you have
thanks.
these armor
What's going on?
pieces that you just have with you, and then when you guys all arrive back at the inn at the pen and paper, is that Cord?
Here.
Yeah,
Karen
Karen
Hahn.
Hahn.
Cord.
Where came from?
Cord?
You. That's why.
Yeah.
Karen Hod have secured 3 rooms for you. They are taking one of the rooms, and at this time, you're all, I'll say, gathered in one room, having your dinner of nothing but meat sticks. And Wade, you present the items that you purchased from the black market.
What
do
did you
you
buy
guys-
from the black market?
What do you guys think?
Where'd you get the money for this?
Party fun?
Hi.
I figured that we had still the full amount, right? We haven't spent it.
We're not
on
gonna
it.
have the full amount if we keep doing shit like this.
What do you mean keep doing it?
Oh my gosh,
Wait,
you
but
guys!
Apollo,
we haven't
but
spent
Apollo,
any.
wait,
we haven't
have you
spent
thought,
any
Have you
yet.
thought about this though? And I'm in plate mail. Have you thought about that?
You're persuading me a little bit.
Hey, ready?
Well, also,
No.
Oh, okay, worth it.
Right?
100%.
okay, watch this.
I don't really care. That was really impressive, you.
Yeah.
I want one. It's shiny.
I knew I should have done it first. I didn't.
No, you don't
it-
need one.
It was just the initial attraction of it.
Because
And
when you
then
get
after,
angry,
he just gets used to it. So
things
you gotta
don't
be
hurt
quicker
you
than
as
that.
much.
He just
Yeah, but
like
it's
that.
shiny.
He is. He just gets
Although we
used
have
to
two
it.
cards just come out at the same time.
Sorry.
I take a gold piece and I lick it and stick it to Vagus's forehead.
I'll fucking kill you right now.
But
If
it's
you lift my
shiny.
head again. I can't see it. It's in the middle of my eyes.
Ooh, does that expand too? We didn't do it.
I pick you up by the neck.
I'm heavy.
That's gonna stop.
No shit.
Oh no!
It just puts
ah.
more strain on your neck.
I go to ball form, but the plate mail stays. So
It's
I
like
just
an
I'm a
armadillo.
little like armadillo. It's like a ball of metal.
I'm gonna make this real fucking annoying for you then.
I'm a metal slime. Fuck off.
I start
Slapping the
taking-
outside of it.
I put a coin on a key ring and I just start hitting him while he's in the ball form so the metal ricochets.
This is immediately worse.
Yep.
Fool.
I hand it to Vagus so you can punish him.
You're grounded.
I start rolling away.
You have a sock full of pennies.
No,
I just
but when
suck
we played football and we
Yeah,
had the
that's
helmets
true.
on, you take
Oh.
keys and fucking
Oh.
ding, and it like,
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's really annoying.
Yeah, that would ring your ears for sure.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Okay.
After you guys just spent that much money.
Sippy? You know, sip.
Little sippy. Little dippy. What the fuck?
And then I will don off.
It's already open.
Yeah, you fucking.
Doff. No,
Doff.
this is a
I
don
also
and
did it
doff.
wrong, I think.
You have to like flip it upside down.
Yeah.
It's
you're right.
literally
think
on
so.
and off. We'll just do the D in front of it.
Doff and Dawn.
Unless someone can correct that. I think that is what it is.
It's,
Yes.
it's just on and off
It's
with the
just
D.
on and off,
What?
yeah.
What?
That's what makes
Oh,
it
it's all
the
English.
olden speech.
No, it's Doff.
Doff?
Doff.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, I actually no. It's,
No, it's-
I think
it's
it's Dawn
Doff.
and
Day
Doff.
off.
Don and Dolph.
Doff.
On and off. What the fuck?
Old English.
Sorry. That was
Ye
a
old-
realization just
Thank you,
now.
Kabi. So, as you all are
Dawn and
together
Doff.
for the first time since you arrived,
Wait, Bagus. I can be a baseball now. I can just be a metal ball and you fucking.
do not softball special you.
No, we
I'm
put him in
just
the
saying.
cannon.
Why?
You can fire me from the cannon!
We put him in the ship cannon and we launch you onto other ships.
Give me temporary HP, I'll cast shield.
I'll
and,
give
and,
you
and the gunpowder.
inspiring leader.
Yo!
He gets launched. His armor goes one way. He goes.
Just shrapnel out
out the side of
Shrapnel
The
out of
cannon gets
cannon.
fucking blocked and it just the ship just loses power.
I'm just saying, I kind of want to try being a cannonball.
A cannon you?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's canon. It's fucking canon.
I'm so happy with this. Okay.
Yeah, Doff that motherfucker.
Fuck Doff.
nuts,
Yeah,
bitch.
Doff.
This is like the anime special attack.
Yeah.
Fucked off.
No, we shoot him out in ball form with no armor on, and then he hits the armor on.
Oh, and then he just Superman straight through it.
Well, I'll have to have the armor on the whole time.
Yeah, but it'll take no. Maybe.
So I don't blow up in the cannons.
We don't know the mechanics of
I'm
the cannon.
gooey.
Yeah, but you can also be hard at times.
Can be.
That would be actually pretty funny if there was just like a barbarian with plate mail. They'd use their rage action, wizard cast fly on them, and they're just like Supermaning, like just shooting through these ships and just.
So you guys are all together for the first time
Yes.
since you arrived
sorry.
here.
I was just fantasizing in fantasy.
I'm really
Um,
excited now.
Well, So I had a thought.
Okay. Good for you.
When was it? Thank you. When was it that you first encountered Ravania in your dreams?
Oh, in my dreams?
I was sleeping.
Yeah. It was probably when I was sleeping.
And
When did you sleep and then Ravania talked to you in the dream?
probably
When?
around like 9 p.m.
I think mine was around like 3.
You can tell time?
No,
Oh.
it was dark outside. I automatically assume if it's dark, at least 9 p.m.
What was it after you took the vaccine?
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, but I was already infected after I took the vaccine.
I'm pretty sure I had a dream with her before, because I didn't take a vaccine.
You did eat a worm.
I did try and eat a worm once.
So you had physically
I did try and eat a worm on the ship when I first encountered her.
ingested, yes.
Ow, what?
And then you were already infected.
Hello?
And then
Yes.
Ava took the vaccine.
Because it's just been a really long time. I had a dream pretty quickly after we ran into Ravania.
But you
like
also
the first time, right?
you also ate the worm the first time.
Yeah, I tried to, but it was like that night, or like it was like shortly after, like a couple nights after. Like it was very
It was
quickly.
quick in the campaign. I don't
Yeah.
remember exactly when it was, but I think you were one of the first ones.
I don't
Yeah.
remember because I don't think I ever was ever infected, and I didn't take the vaccine. I mean, I held it, but I didn't inject it.
I had a dream before that we knew about that, but it was I also had contact previously through the worm, I guess.
Through the one.
When did your dream happen?
Mine didn't come until later. I think it was you two first, right?
Right.
Make a history check.
Okay, cool. Trying to remember.
Now we're going into stuff that happened a long time ago.
Yeah,
Can I guidance?
it's almost like it was 47 episodes ago.
It's gonna be a lot at 16 on the die.
Okay, I mean, you're already gonna hit the DC there.
Yeah.
Let's just want flex your
Oh,
numbers.
it's plus. It's actually only a +5. So 21.
21. As you think back,
Can you do something for
you're
me?
you're right. You had not taken the vaccine,
Can you talk to the
but you
ops?
think back to when this started, and you remember that this started around the time that you got into a fight with a certain kobold in the streets of Yule.
Mm-hmm.
When he fucking
Stone.
stabbed my fucking hand. That's right.
More particularly, when you squished him under your mammoth foot,
The ichor.
We got good contact with
and you
the
got
ichor.
coated with the ichor.
I haven't had any dreams yet.
Have you been coated in ick?
So you haven't. I don't think you've been
You wanna
exposed to
be?
it yet. So, does that mean Ravania, when she communicates and has went to other people's dreams and contacted them, then that means they too have encountered some form of either infection or through these like people such as like kobold and the dwarves potentially that we've seen in the divination.
Or Marie.
Re. So that means probably why you haven't.
Has Ava?
Ava has because she took the vaccine. I think
Mm-hmm.
Ava
is
has
vaccine
Ava took
or
the
was
vaccine
she?
and
No,
had
she
the
didn't
dream.
get infected. She was infected too.
Yeah, she had to too.
So
She
maybe
was the
or it
first
could
one
be
to take
because we know the vaccine's also bad. So I think it's through the infection first. Vaccine
Goes
made
to
it
show you,
worse.
vaccines aren't always the answer, folks.
Let's not bring controversial topics right now.
I ain't wearing no damn masks.
Back in my days, we just prayed to God. So,
The Earth
let's
is a
just-
pyramid. Anyway.
anyways, let's. So, in
Earth is
terms
flat, it
of
just has multiple sides.
you not having dreams of Ravana yet, is because I
You
think
just
you
sit
have
down the
had
inches. She's flat.
contact with any of her subjects.
Correct. So what does that get us?
It learns that
You gotta get hit.
What if I don't want to have visions?
It's actually probably maybe a good thing that he hasn't.
Too bad.
well, because also that means maybe only the. Can you still talk to? Does Ravania still visit you?
She hasn't in a long time. I can try. I can.
Because
I can.
Hmm. Because I don't know if that pertains to like if you're still infected or like.
I don't know. It seemed at least when I talked to her, it was an interest thing. Like she was interested in me, so she visited my dreams. And it seems like it was kind of the same thing for you as well.
That's correct. She did want something. She wanted some form of help.
So I don't know. I don't know what the. So far, one thing that is true is Apollo hasn't had a dream, and you have not been covered in Ravanya goo.
Nope.
Yet.
Stop.
Basically, she needs to, shoot all over you, and then she can visit your dreams.
We're so close to not going there.
He was always gonna go there.
She's the Ray J to my Kim K.
Oh.
That's a good comeback story.
That's a good comeback story.
Wow.
With this like infection in mind, can I detect any of that like magic? Of like Ravania still being like her presence still like somewhere. It's like
In you or
in you.
this
Yeah.
one?
Probably I'll try Vagus.
In Vegas?
Just because I don't want the god to get in the way, but
You're actually in a very unique position to make this check. Go ahead and make this would be a religion, arcana, or medicine check.
okay. Guidance?
Sure. That's a 4. Spend if you got him.
Let's see. Alright, so Arcana 25.
25 arcana.
go
How
to
do you
Vegas.
approach this?
So kind of keeping that same, like, because I've felt her presence and I know she's, knocking on the back door. I'm not going to let her in. So,
Don't touch my back
and so kind of hanging on to that feeling and also being in the mind of Alu. And just feeling her magical presence and all that too.
Yeah.
And just like basically, and with the vaccine as well, which I still have, like I'm trying to basically sense any small amount of that because I know they're no longer infected from what I can see.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see if like kind of like Alu, where Ravani is still there but kind of like dormant.
Interesting.
Yeah.
25. That's a very high roll.
Yes.
So are you just like sitting down and staring into Vagus' eyes? Are you trying
I was
to
gonna.
cast a spell?
I will cast detect magic.
Detect magic? Okay.
Yeah.
I would say as you cast detect magic, and this isn't something that happens quickly. This is over the course of about 20 to 30 minutes. As you cast your detect magic and you start thinking about this and looking over
I ritually cast it.
yeah.
Never mind. I ritually.
As you Chris, can you please look up?
Oh my god! You don't have to stare back at me for this.
Why?
You don't. That's not
You're
how.
staring at me, so why wouldn't I
Well,
stare
no,
at you?
I'm staring like all over you.
What else is happening? It's just a
No,
little metal
not like-
ball circling them.
Yeah.
Just
I
a
just
metal.
start staring like his arm.
As you focus, you feel your hand, Wade.
I like. Wade doesn't have detect magic. He has identify,
Okay, well,
which would still
yeah,
work.
it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's fine. As you're casting this magic, you can feel your hand gets very warm
Don't touch me.
in a strange way. You haven't felt it do this
It
before.
vibrates?
I have to touch
And
you.
as you look, you can all see almost like the veins that should be part of the hand are almost glowing. Like kind of when you're very pale and you can see the blue veins throughout your arm, your hand. But you see that with almost like this golden light through this wooden prosthetic Wade hand. And as you're searching, you've had this item now for almost a year.
How long does it vibrate?
And the more that you've been exploring and the more you've been feeding it, the stronger it's become. And as you conduct this,
Meat stick?
you start to see these, similar to the veins running through your hand, these lines that are running through Vagus. Almost like those graphics of the nervous system through a body. and you start to see the magical components that make Vegas.
Yeah.
You see the connections that he has to the world around him. As you're looking, you can see there's different points of what he is. One thing you notice is that there is not a very strong magical connection,
Right.
but he has a very strong
I don't tell
divine.
him that though.
Why not?
But you see, he has a very strong divine connection. And as you kind of look over
Herald
this
of Thera.
weird aura, you see that close to the cranium, the skull,
Yeah.
there's this little black shadow. That just hovers there.
Ooh, Shit.
And as you look at it, it's not the same as a loo, where it was this something dormant that was waiting,
Yeah.
that would take over. It's more of a
It's like a
stain.
stain. Okay.
It is a scar.
I like,
Not something that is active, but
Yeah.
something that has remained because of the contact.
okay, I like tilt his head forward and kind of like
What the fuck?
bring my hand closer to the area. Just
Can I
get a-
help you?
like, there's something in the back of your skull.
Yes, it's called my feathers.
No,
What
try
the
not
fuck
to
are you
move.
doing?
Just don't move. Don't move. So, do I feel any activity from it?
No. As you look it over, it just looks like a scar upon the ley lines of his sense of self. And as you look over, Vagus is covered in scars. There are marks, not just on his physical body, but also on his spiritual soul. But
Yeah,
just
and it's a similar color in this of this.
no,
thing?
they're different colors. And as you look, it's almost like looking at if you were to cut down a tree and see the lifelines.
Right.
There are different events that have made him who he is. And just right here at the base of the skull, there's this black mark from this exposure to this entity. Just a scar upon his system. This connection that he had. And it doesn't appear to be active, it's just what remained.
You come over here.
Rolls over.
Goes over.
Yeah.
All right, go to your. Can you get out of ball form?
Can I look up now?
As it comes up, just stay there. I'm gonna tilt Yu's head forward. I'm gonna do the same thing and just basically look for the same exact stain to see if it's the same.
You see a meat stick pocket poking out.
I've moved the boot stick down.
Oh boy. As you tell you to come here, as you have this
Samurai.
effect on, Vagus has this nervous system. Apollo, well, as you look at you,
Hollow.
I'll say as
Does
you
not have a
as you-
nervous system.
as you look over,
Yeah.
everyone has a similar
Yeah.
look, and you can see it's starting to fade.
Yeah.
But as you look over at you, there is no system.
He's just like
And
a
as you look and you try
octopus,
to
he's like
examine,
muscle.
you're trying to see, he just looks like normally you would.
Okay.
And you just hear in your ear, what are you looking for? As you look up to you haven't seen them too many times, but
Yeah.
you see them is just hovering up, looking down.
Good to see you again.
Buddy.
I'm looking
Wait.
for.
What? And you hear them saying this, you go, he sees me, he's looking at me.
I just. You can see him. Yes, I can. But real quick, it only lasts for 1 minute. Or no, is it last minute? Casting time's 1 minute. Duration instantaneous, I suppose.
Lasts however long the DM wants.
Yeah, exactly. This lasts as long as it will give me. Searching for any dark stains in Yu's body? Is there anything
Yeah.
that?
I didn't tell anyone about that.
No, not like
I don't think that's what he means.
any previous connections to Rivania. Has that left a mark anywhere? That's what I'm searching for.
And you see as them gets really concerned and begins looking over you, and you see they're kind of floating around their body and looking. Roll a perception check. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. That is 19, I think.
19?
No, it's higher. 21.
21. This is a high DC.
Ooh.
You don't see it on you. But as they are moving around, you see in the center of them this faint black mark that does not look the same as Vagus' scar. It's not the same as a lose feel.
Is it a worm?
Aura. But you see it almost looks like a blotch of ink in a pool of water. It's concentrated but diffusing. That is just in them. And
Okay.
this is when you lose the vision.
Okay. So it's similar in nature to him, though. To Vagus.
Vagus was like a scar on the skin.
Right.
This is
Mixture of like how it stains in terms of flesh versus whatever he is.
except it's not in you. It's in them.
Oh, fuck. Gotcha. Interesting.
What do you see? What'd you find? Can I get up now?
Can I look up now?
Yes, you both can look up now. Thank you.
Bang my head in the ear or something.
Yeah. Apollo, your turn.
Are you okay, child?
Step over here.
No, shh.
Everyone's getting their yearly exam.
Do I have to bend over and cough?
No,
That's later.
that's later. Tilt his head forward.
So dominant today.
Just in case, I'm also going to check him.
Yeah. Okay. So looking him over,
assuming
that
now.
similar.
Never show your nape to a predator.
I just mainly want to play with his hair a little bit.
Oh,
I'll say looking over a similar.
The exam, or am I getting?
You just feel one of your horns like, ooh.
I'll say looking him over. I'll say looking him and Ava over. Ava, you see
I was
similar to
about to say
Vagus,
Ava,
has the
yeah.
scar. Apollo does not.
I'm clean.
You haven't been gooed.
I haven't been tainted, defiled, deflowered, some would say.
Still got that Ravanya cherry.
I am still pristine in the eyes of the gods
Hmm.
and Ravanya.
Well, the good news is, I don't think Ravanya can reach your dreams because I don't think she has any connection.
I don't think I can read my dreams either.
Bonus for both sides, I guess.
She just goes into my brain and there's just nothing going on
She's
there.
like, what?
White noise machine.
She's just like, I'm out.
This is the house that they
Shit
gave
sucks.
her.
I spit on the fake queen.
Thick queens in here. Okay, well, that's good news.
trying to think back when I got my
Good news, everyone.
when I got the shot, like the vaccine. Where did they inject it into me?
I think it was into your chest. I don't recall.
It's just that's their closest connection to the mind. They want.
Wow.
I'll
Was
say
it
the
brain?
scar's not in the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
I don't tell you about the stain in them,
Mm.
but I just point out that I do let you know that you have a similar stain to Vagus.
Are you calling me a stain?
Where? Can we clean it?
Maybe in the future.
Called me a
I don't know.
stain.
I take a rag and I just wipe his forehead.
It moves and just my whole face goes like.
Oh,
I pull the rag back and I just go sit down. Oh God!
how does that feel? Does it feel better?
Yeah.
Oh, see, all the better.
Tavalla's just sitting uncomfortable. Okay.
What? Is there something on my face?
No.
Sorry.
It's gonna be similar to the situation where like the doctor talks to the parent like outside from the kid. So I'm gonna talk to Vagus.
Your son has cancer.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Vagus
Hey,
privately.
you, why don't we go play some ball
I
outside?
do a Q
Okay.
and
I've
Apollo.
turned to a ball
I pick him up. But I'm like struggling because I only have like a 10 strength.
and I'm metal.
Throw him on the roof. It's his favorite thing.
Can you
Okay.
take Ava with you as well?
Oh, come on, Ava.
Thank you.
I put Ava on my
So
shoulders.
do you want to have Ava take you outside?
No, I'll keep
right.
them busy.
You can just roll me.
I take you up to as close as the roof as I can get, and I just push him off the roof.
He's great with kids.
Apollo, clean this up later. Cracking the ship.
We're not even near the fucking ship.
Oh, we're not. That's right.
No,
You
we're
just
not,
cracked the
yeah.
sidewalk.
Yeah,
Tell Dina we'll clean that up later.
I keep thinking we're on the dead end.
yeah.
I'm just on the street.
Nagus,
I run downstairs and pick him up.
in terms of what I've discovered on you, it is best described as a stain, some would say. It is located behind your skull. Yeah, it's around that area. But worse news in terms of when it comes to you. The
How long does
stain,
he have?
the stain doesn't reside on his physical body. Instead, it resides on the entity that he's attached to.
Their name's Buddy.
I should just get a message to my head, just like the one they call Buddy.
Yes. I know how much he hates it, and that's why I always make sure to bring it up.
In a sense, I almost see that as a good thing, but at the same time,
I don't know how that works
no, do I.
because it's different because Ravania has a direct link to you, but I am not sure of Yu's nature. But the only theory I can think of is that because of how Yu is, he only takes his physical form because of this divine entity and this Buddy does have this stain in the center of them.
Then it would make sense if it's not so much affecting you, rather the connection they have.
My only worry is that if Ravania can talk to us in our dreams, it is easier for me to ask you, but it's much more difficult to see if Ravania is still talking to Buddy, is my immediate concern. Does you talk to you about Buddy at all?
No. I did not know Buddy was there until
Recent?
recently. Made sense. I always thought he had imaginary friends.
I would
I always
just,
thought he just talked to himself.
I talk to myself sometimes. It's not odd.
It's actually the war, though.
Yeah.
yeah. Just something to keep a lookout for. I don't think it's of immediate concern, but if Ravania does have a connection now to this other entity or to Buddy, then I don't know how to present the conversation other than directly, but it is best to see if Ravania is still talking to Buddy, or if Buddy has been reached by Ravania.
You're able to, not so much, it seems, by choice, but maybe with your relic, talk to Buddy, aren't you?
I feel like it kind of feeds off my hand in a sense, like it uses the energy from my hand from last I remember to, in terms of appear, in terms of our material plane, but maybe if I use my hand to reverse the roles, maybe I could instead impose the relic's power to provoke conversation. I'm not. This is uncharted territories for me.
I think for all of us.
But I just want to be honest with you and want to make sure that whatever next that happens, that I just want your blessing and understanding that whatever you wish to do about it, I support.
Whatever we have to. If it is for all of our benefits or if it is for use, is what I want.
Meanwhile, outside, look out, old lady!
It's just here like
Check the chat
crashing.
real quick
outside.
because Kami just draws some fucking truth.
Oh,
Oh my god.
is you the imaginary friend?
Ooh. Hey there, whoa there.
Hey there, whoa there.
Hi there.
Good. Keep
Holy
going.
shit.
Now I can tease him. I might be a clone, but you're just imaginary.
Wow, you gave him ammo. Oh no.
Magus isn't magically adept anyway, but just going off of what Wade said, I'll kind of reach back to the base of my skull and just kind of feel that area. and
Whoa there,
think,
hey there. Thanks for resubscribing. The Voices Gambit.
Wow. Just kind of think back and think to any connections that I would have had with Ravanya, like in that area. Any like that I was ever attacked there, if I ever took a hit
Oh, like
there.
it, have you
No.
felt that presence around there?
I would say, as you kind of think it over, you were never attacked in the back of the head per se,
Right.
but you know where the brain is and what the brain does.
Right.
So you think it's not so much of that's where you were hit, but more that's not where you were attacked physically, but that is where
That's
she
where-
was attacking mentally.
Gotcha.
So,
Strange.
do you wish for me to talk to Buddy? Or is this something that we should save for another time?
I think right now, if what you say is true and they all seem dormant, it may be maybe best to save it for another time. If it is the same as mine, the same kind of presence, but absence of connection, I don't really have a worry in it, more so that it's just I see it as where she's trying to sink her talons into. And if
Right.
Buddy was her target on you, it would make sense. She's going to target what gives him life.
I do believe it's because of Buddy is the reason why you is here.
You is here.
You is here.
You is here.
It's with them.
You is here.
If it changes at all, however, I would definitely see it fit to at least bring up the conversation.
Listen. Whenever you're ready for that, just let me know. In the meantime, perhaps a placebo effect would be best approach. If he's unaware of it, perhaps it would stay that way.
I understand. In the meantime, let me check the back of your neck.
Yeah, feel free.
Slide him down.
Yeah,
onto the
okay.
I do that, but at the same time, I want to like put my hand on the relic and see if
On the hand?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. If he wishes, I guess, yeah.
Has a wizard
It's
ever
only-
seen God before?
It's only
So wait, so you
fair.
slam his face down on the bed and then just grab his hand?
You said the bed? Wait, this is going to... Wait, whoa! Hey, whoa! No,
no, I like push
Yeah.
it down just so I can see kind of the base of his neck, and then I do like knowing that's where that divine power comes from. I think Magus would like see if he's able to
Walking
make
around
any
here.
kind of connection with it.
Is Vagus a religious individual?
I don't know. Not until
Not, like, in terms of, like, you just don't know religion? Or is this, like, you just don't care for the
I
gods?
think Vagus would.
it was more
No,
so don't
about-
care.
yeah.
Yeah, he know obviously
okay.
like when we
That
had
was from
the,
my curiosity.
when we had the
that
doorway that opened, and then he was like, "Oh shit, an ethereal being." It was
That
like,
ain't real.
Damn. Yeah, he was like, "Fuck you, gonna do about it?" Knock my ship out of this. Oh, he is going. Damn.
That scared the shit out of me, that scene, though, because I was like, it's so dark in your castle, like, I don't have magic! It's like sinking into itself. Yeah. Yeah, I let Vegas too.
Okay. To check something. So Magus, as you touch the hand, specifically with the intention of trying to feel for it, you don't identify as being religious. But as you try to spiritually reach out to this object, it is strange to you. It is warm. There's comfort. Even you, who has not ever partaken in religion, who did not think much of the gods until literally staring one in the face. There's something about this that's comforting to you. Something potentially familiar in a way of, and as you have this connection with it for just a moment, you have this thought, which I don't know if Vagus has had this before, so you tell me. Has Vagus ever considered where his abilities come from?
No, not at all. I wouldn't say he's completely disregarded religion. He knows the presence of the gods. I don't think he understands like what they are and what the purpose is more so than anything else.
And I would say as Vagus, as you have, this only lasts for about half a second.
Right.
But you have this thought about what you are and your ability. This is an extremely powerful, divine piece of magic. And it's strange to you. You never thought about divinity. But you have divinity in your veins. As you are a zealot without a cause. And it's just that strange midnight thought that kind of comes in your mind and back out again, just leaves you kind of confused. But you know, like a true thought that you cannot deny, that this is important. This is important for both, not just yourself and the people that you care about, but for whatever it is that's going to come next.
It's mysterious, isn't it?
The base of your neck, yes.
I'm referring to the hand
Oh,
based off of your confused expressions.
it is. Mhm. It is odd. Where did you say you found it again?
It was hidden under the captain's deck. It was a ship that we decided to. It was some kind of like. It wasn't a military ship per se, right? It wasn't military. It was just like a cargo ship or like a.
Yeah, it was, you knew as a Wolves Ear that it was a cargo vessel. You later
Yeah.
learned from Bell that it was a research vessel.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we thought it was a cargo vessel. We were just shaking them down for about half of their supplies, just for what we needed to get on by, and this relic called to me. It was hidden in the captain's quarters, under a plank of wood under his desk. I wouldn't have found it if it didn't call to me.
Strange. Oh, you're good.
I'm just gonna
Bites the back of your neck.
yeah, just
I just told Apollo, never show your name to a predator.
yeah.
I kill Wade.
Yeah.
No, just snap my
Just-
neck.
Maybe get 3 temporary hit points.
Wow! Wouldn't that be crazy? The only target near you is just the ally, but you need the 10 HP. So you're just like.
I'm so sorry.
Never
So,
should
is there anything else you guys wish to talk about or accomplish tonight? We'll say with that, unless anyone else has something to do.
No.
All right. I settle in for your first night without the dead end. You can complete a long rest, and we're gonna go. No, and we're gonna go on break. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Give us a chance to stretch our legs,
Ah, yes.
bathroom, all that good stuff. We'll be back in a bit for the
And
next.
we'll roll hit die.
Yeah!
No.
roll
Level
hit
up.
die.
No, we're not leveling up. We'll be right back.
Yay!
Ah.
Man, I'm so.
Do you have snacks?
And we're back.
Ugh.
Bye.
Hello. Hi,
Sorry,
Peter.
I'm hungry.
DM. Everybody knows DMs don't eat.
I know. DM doesn't get to eat. It's a rule.
Welcome to the second half, which is just a mukbang.
What?
A mukbang.
Oh, is that the channel where they eat?
Yeah, it's just videos of people just eating.
Come on, that quality content. We don't even know what kind of channel we are.
And become a mukbang and drop ball content creator.
So,
I'm kind of curious. Should I just post videos of me eating just to see?
With your feet.
Just to see if that takes off. This is me picking up food with my feet. And just,
are you flexible enough to do that?
yeah. I mean, I have a bird's chest, so I might die from it, but
You say you have a bird chest?
yeah.
What does that mean?
So I have this little.
Bird living in his chest.
Yeah, it's Toby. Yeah. I have basically, it's not that bad, but I have this little bone that sometimes sticks out. And when it sticks out, I can't breathe. And if it breaks,
Just push it back in.
well, I do. It hurts.
Just give it up.
Well, no, if it breaks, I die. So I have to. I'm in the science industry. Why didn't the fuck I?
You want me to 3D print one?
Actually, if you could 3D print one, that would be great. just
What the fuck, Chris?
I don't know either, man.
Just think this is the man you decided to marry.
I know. This is my forever boy. My bird-chested forever
I'm
boy.
gonna hug him too hard and kill him one day.
Just saying, if that's how you go, I'm putting you on your tombstone.
Chris, can you just like sit up for
It's
just
like
a second and
Lenny
just
and
like,
the
all right,
rabbit.
just go back.
Pretty rabbit. It's like Lenny and the rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Better have enough of Chris. Just we're done.
It's okay. I have life insurance, so if I die, I get a lot of money.
Oh, she's very aware.
I'm so proud that you signed up for that policy.
Does your food taste really arsenic-y, Chris?
Actually, kind of does. It's weird. It's messing with my bird chest.
Does it smell like almonds?
What?
It says it smells like almonds. It's a
Are
cyanide.
we back? Are we, are we
We
live?
are back.
Yeah,
bro.
No, it's a cyanide joke. Because cyanide smells like almonds.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
Do these almonds smell like cinnamon?
just don't ask why I know that. So yeah, it's cosmology.
I don't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
now that we're back,
Yeah.
Yeah, now
So-
we're back.
You can go ahead and complete your long rest.
Yay.
After your conversation from the night before. There is, as you wake up the next morning, the innkeeper seems a little irritated as you see like someone is leaving. As you
Who the
come
fuck was
downstairs,
throwing cannonballs out the fucking?
and you see, good morning, all of you. Just be aware, watch your heads. Apparently, some teenagers were out throwing cannonballs out and cracked the sidewalks all over in front of my store. So.
How'd you get in our room?
That's crazy.
He says this as you guys come downstairs.
Oh, okay, cool.
Why not? We're doing it.
Yeah, I'm just like
Morning.
Kids these days, man.
staring at him.
armadillos and whatnot.
Say armadillos.
Yeah.
That's what I am when I curl up.
So, what do we want to do today?
I mean,
Yes.
we had plans to go to Haven, right? Because I don't think there's anything else we really need to do here until we wait for the ship.
Are we all okay with starting that, even though we might not?
Well, we could also talk to Caldina that there's one of those engines in the back market.
The sale was last night.
Well, could also just let her know that they are too going through the black market if she's interested in that.
I'm sure she's aware. I'm sure she also gets some like the one that she's putting in our ship. Through other means, that way she doesn't have to pay for it.
Hmm.
So group vote, everyone okay with going to Haven?
I think
Fine.
I think I'm down.
Fine. Ava. Alright.
Yo, Ava, can I get an hour?
Okay.
That's my impression of Ava.
Spot on. Actually, we should probably make like a notable figures tab on our Discord, so because it's been a while since you guys first met.
Real?
Thank you. That's true. Like a name.
Who?
Mommy, mommy.
Oh, Azrael.
I couldn't remember her name. Yeah, Ezra.
Okay. So first we have to walk to Keldina's Forge. Because I'm going to use her, sir. That way I don't forget.
Oh, that's smart.
What are you guys doing with Hod and Care?
Hod, Care, would you like to, or would you care to come with? Or do you want to stay here?
Apollo, that's my favorite thing you've ever done.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
And you've turned me into a T-Rex before, so I think that's my favorite thing still.
Oh, you complimented me.
But
I
if,
asked them, do you want to stay or do you want to go with us, or do you want us to give you? I already gave you money, so you can go anywhere else. I suppose. If you really want.
He says Care's Where are you guys going?
This wonderful place called Haven, which is pretty close to Malthazar.
I mean, if you want me to go, sure.
No, it's whatever you
It's-
want to do.
Have you ever teleported before, Care?
I mean, while I was gripping to the outside of your ship, kinda.
Oh,
That doesn't really count. That was a short.
it's different.
It's your life, and now you get to start making decisions for what you want to do.
Okay. I will wait here for your return then.
Okay.
Not.
Not the
Really
answer
don't
I
wanna
was
get
looking
close
for,
to-
but whatever.
Oh. I mean, I
I'm
could.
kidding.
I
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
could go, okay. I mean, I personally don't want to get too close to Malthazar.
Why not?
It's where demons are. Tricky things.
Like the
What do
old
you got
lady that wants
against
to talk to
demons?
us.
Oh, I mean not
why
tieflings.
we're
I mean
going
like
to
actual
Malthazar,
demons that like
right?
make contracts and things.
I'm not even a real person. A real demon. Might as well just not be real.
Let's
Oh,
start making deals.
You want to make a deal?
oh, really? Oh, I guess we kind of already did, somewhat. You see, as Hod is, I'm willing to go with you guys.
What?
Hod,
Says.
that I'll go with you.
Okay.
Can you be by yourself for as long as it takes? Yeah.
How much is it to stay here for like the next week?
I would do this. I don't know if I actually wrote it down. I would say for the entire week would be
15?
7 gold pieces
7 gold.
Yeah.
All right.
for 3 rooms.
Well, if we're not gonna, how long are we gonna be in Haven? Do you think? How much for at least one room for a week? I basically just want to pay for Care's room.
That's 15 gold.
Oh, sorry, we already gave him money. Okay, he's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Yeah, I guess Care, you can wait here. Keep up with the meat stick place. Check up, see if anything happens there.
Sure.
And then just keep an eye on any updates with the ship or anything.
Okay. I can do that.
And we'll be back at the very least at the end of the week.
Okay.
And if you're running short on money, if we don't return in a while, then see if you can talk to Caldina. She might put you to work.
Sure. Okay.
Do you have any way of contacting me? No? Okay. Well, I guess I'll check in with you a little bit then.
Yeah, we can just check in every once in a while.
Okay.
All right.
All right, well,
You're on your own. Don't get robbed.
Don't get killed. Don't burn the place down.
Okay.
Don't end up in jail.
Okay.
Anything else?
Stay out of trouble.
No secrets on the ship.
It's a good one. If anything happens while we're away, we expect to hear about it. Vegas.
Oh.
He will know.
Ava, any tips
How?
for care?
Make an intimidation check, Vegas.
Start twitching in one eye.
Grabs the back of his neck. Let me see your name.
Never show a predator your name.
Intimidation.
15? Okay. Okay. You see, he is very scared of Vegas. Alright, I will stay out of trouble and out of jail and no secrets on the ship. I'm just gonna take a step away from you.
And keep my wife's name out your fucking
Oh my god.
You're married?
Please.
All right. Now, we should be okay. If you need anything, like we said, we'll talk to Caldina or we'll be in contact.
Okay.
Remember when that happened?
We're trusting you, Care. Not
Oh.
to do anything that he wouldn't do. I had to look around.
Who's the responsible one here?
That Wade wouldn't do. So don't desert your family. Nope, never mind.
I'm pretty sure I have like a stack of. I probably have like a stack of books too that you could probably read if you'd like.
He's not a nerd.
All right, listen. Do some drugs, okay? do some crazy stuff.
So that's
Don't
it.
be a
Make our way
washout
to
like this
Caldina's
guy.
porch.
Okay, that's easy enough.
The
Go
minute
over.
we step away, I message him.
Okay.
Vegas knows about your secret. I recommend coming clean.
Not so fucked up, but I was gonna say I just stare at him the whole time and leave.
Oh my god! And he just hears that in his head. Oh my god.
And then it goes, skibbity doo up. I'm just kidding. At the very end.
One more message. Or am I?
Burn all my level 3 spell slots just to fuck with him.
Okay.
And we go to Caldina's porch.
You suck. Alright.
Oh god, I'm gonna make a mess.
You know what
I don't want to make
do
it.
Is that? Oh, that's the frosting, the icing stuff. Okay, I
No,
thought it
it's
was
ranch.
I thought it was ranch. I'm like,
Yep. You ever like a ranchy cinnamon roll?
easy enough. You guys make your way through the Freeload Collective up to Caldina's workspace. Kubin is, or Typhon is not there to greet you. But you see that some of the lower end interns who are running around the first level, no one pays you any mind. You see if you see you and give you the nod of recognition. And I'm assuming you're going to the teleportation circle, or you're going to her office.
Don't we have to go through her office?
To get
No,
to,
the teleportation
Then I
teleportation
just go
circle.
straight to the circle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so when you first walk in, there's a series of like walkways that go up to her
Sure,
office.
David's
That
position.
teleportation circle is in like on the first floor,
Oh, cool.
like where the first open chasm is, where the lava flows are coming down.
I walk up. All right. Now, this is my first time doing this.
We haven't done this before, yeah.
So everybody hold hands.
I ball over Vagus's head.
I don't know how
Like a helmet.
teleportation I would not recommend that. You might get fused together.
What?
I'll be perfect then.
And you'll be Vu.
Boo.
Woo!
Bagoo.
Alright.
I like Bagoo.
So I'm assuming I don't have to draw anything then if the circle's already. Alright.
I see him about to start drawing. Just
So it
like,
doesn't take.
I don't
If you're
think-
using an existing circle, does it still take 50 gold? Because it's 50 gold of chalk that is the material.
Oh, the gold value? No, you just take the spell slot.
Just throw gold with it. Here.
Alright.
Let me in.
Hand comes out.
Okay.
Alright, we're good. I step
Gotta
onto the
be a
circle.
teleportation goblin attacks.
It's like the cheese tax.
Everybody step onto the circle.
So to describe what this looks like, your Apollo flavor teleportation.
It's minty.
Strawberry?
Peaches, 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 peaches.
peaches, 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 peaches.
just walk in, and it's kind of like the flues in Harry Potter.
Hmm.
Just and into the smoke.
Mhm.
It's kind of what it is. But it's like a green flame almost. Just-
So imagine
Probably
like,
should have messaged. That's real. I'll let her know we were.
oh no, this is great.
Fuck.
All right. So out of curiosity, you took the circle from Haven as just part of
Stole a
yeah, as
circle
part of
from
my.
Haven?
just getting the spell.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Save our wet shapes.
Really should have messaged her then.
Oh my god.
You know, you guys have a habit of not messaging ahead. So as you
The minute we get there, I send a message.
okay, well first
Honey, no.
you step through this teleportation circle. It is similar to when Ava opens doors. That pulling on your stomach, that feeling of vertigo slightly.
What?
And does everyone have dark vision?
Yep.
Yeah.
As you land,
We are a non-human party.
you are.
Yay.
It is dark, and as you look around, you see that there's no light source in here. As you are in what looks to be a sealed room
Shit. Ignore that.
with a gate that is currently closed and locked. And after a few moments, you see a movement as a guard kind of looks around. You can see it is one of the city guards of Haven. Probably really need to fix my notes. This is shitty notes.
Shitty notes.
Shitty notes.
It's gonna be good.
What's good?
No.
Was good, Wade.
What's good, Wade?
What's
really
good?
Can you cinnamon me?
Imagine if that was the guard, though.
No. No, hold the plate. Hold the plate, Mama. Bring it over. Bit closer.
No, right there. Whatever the hell the guards were called, they have like silver guards or something.
You suck.
I would have made it though.
It did touch
As he looks and
Hello! We are the Starlight Battalion, and we wish to speak with Azrael.
You almost said Ava, huh? Oh.
this teleportation circle is restricted.
How'd you?
Then you
it
know you can trust us.
It's like when I learned the spell, it just came to me.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes.
Just a reminder, you guys have a certain thing.
Pass.
What are we at?
The letter. No.
Our adventurer's license?
I still hold up the pass.
Adventurer's license.
You see, he takes a look and all right, he opens the gate.
Thank you.
Hey, you.
Works every time.
Just a reminder, if you're going into the depths of Haven. No, the city's. Hold on, I'm mixing up my own lore. If you're going to Haven, just as a reminder, there are no guards over there. Assume you can protect yourselves.
Can do.
And you step out into one of the guard stations in the city of nowhere, and you see the same strange Gothic architecture that's kind of folding in on itself in this cone that descends further into the island. But you know, at the depth is Haven and the molten flows that are inside that help keep the area warm. You can see that the outside is strangely quiet, same as it was before. That this place is just intentionally eerie. Probably why it was settled here, as the beating heart of nowhere is Haven. This lair of monsters and undeads and other wayward souls such as yourself.
Let's go.
Now I forget when we get to Meltazar, we have that letter for like a thing.
Yeah.
Didn't we have an idea of like what to do with that?
There's a shop.
There's a shop, yeah. They
Well, no, but didn't we have an idea of like what to ask for?
Well, that's the thing we do have to discuss of what we would want, because it's essentially a coupon to whatever we want.
I felt like we had an idea, like last session or like the last one before that. There was like an idea that I don't fucking remember.
Around the world. No. It's a
Orb, circle, orb, circle.
Jerk.
circle you stole from.
The circle on the ship, the teleportation circle on the ship.
Ah, that's right.
But I feel like this could also be something. I don't know.
A
I'm
boat.
just saying, everybody else has magic items and I don't.
A boat that you can fold like a paper.
Piece of paper? Yeah.
Like a piece of paper.
Once you
That's-
utter the word, it comes to life.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
We're stupid. We have a boat. A sky boat.
But your item could be the circle on the ship, and then you just won't have to pay the gold every time. And then we can just go anywhere.
Listen, I think gold is not going to be a problem for us as we move forward. So, like,
But then we could also teleport to the ship whenever.
we'll see what we can negotiate.
Okay. I feel like the terms are pretty clear.
We'll see what we can negotiate.
I feel like it's pretty set in writing.
Yeah, but we'll see what we can negotiate.
But it says right here in section A, subsection B.
You get one shit.
Dude, look, I know you're young. You're this many.
Yeah.
You don't understand the art of the deal.
But,
But-
I don't think this is a.
It's okay. It's a deal. I'll teach you the ways of the sale.
What if you just like make him mad and we end up not getting anything?
That's part of the deal.
But it seems like such a shitty deal.
Listen, you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
But we have one to hold.
And know when to walk away and know when to run.
We don't have to walk away at all. We just have it.
You'll see. Right, Wade?
Man, it must be really hard being more than this many. There's so many things I don't get.
I don't even know how many I am.
This many?
We could also listen to recommendations of the shop owner. as
That's a
well.
lot. You think I have that many, really?
We can
Double how many you are.
We'll go over it when we get there.
Well, you're my dad. How old do you have to be a father?
Probably like at least this many.
Fair.
How many is that?
So what's the first thing we're saying? We're
I
stopping in
just
to
gloss
say,
over that.
Yeah. We're stopping in to say hi to Azriel, and then we're charting to Meltazar.
I think that was the plan.
That's the plan.
Okay. And once you're in Meltazar, we have two things. It's the shop for the letter
And
for the
Yu's
deal,
girlfriend. Or
and
Wade's girlfriend.
for see
She's not my girlfriend.
the lady who is actually a really important person.
Yes.
I'm not jealous or anything, you know.
Well, she's not my girlfriend, so there's nothing to worry about.
Well, she
Yes.
sounds hideous.
Well, she
She's
sounds.
wearing khakis. So.
She sounds.
She's a guy.
She
But it
thinks
is a
you're
date.
Interesting.
What?
What?
She said it's a date.
A date?
A big bean.
Got me a brick, man!
We go to Haven.
We go to Haven.
Alright.
I removed my U helmet.
Oh.
Heavy as fuck.
Alright, so as you're passing the streets of Haven, it's that familiar, dark, chilly, quiet. There are a few people that you pass on the streets that are dressed in very edgy rogue blacks, black leathers, cloaks. Yeah, it's Edge is the uniform of the area.
Okay.
And as you are moving through the streets,
I'm barefoot, in torn shorts, a vest, and a harness. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm fitting in well.
Yeah, you are.
You got plate armor now.
It's a harness right now because I don't have it on.
I have mine on, so.
I keep mine off until I need to.
Okay. Wait, describe what your playbill looks like for me.
He probably would have went for something a little bit more. Probably not the most fancy one. He doesn't want to get something that stands out. He'll still kind of keep to his heritage where he's still kind of used to not having nice things. So having something well decorated would be too much. So
Okay.
he'll probably go for something that's a little more scoffed up, maybe in the used section, but coated with some dark accent greens and stayed with more neutral colors like the dark gray, but with some dark greens that silhouette it.
Okay. Is it
Nothing too fancy. Probably with some fur on it as well.
sure?
little
So I'm
bit of
thinking
fur
of like in Dragon Age whenever you get the plate armor, it has a really big like shoulder pieces.
Yeah.
It's just very big and bulky. So is yours like big and bulky, or is it more like slim?
Slimmed. It would be more tailored to his.
Okay.
to the sides. Yeah,
Okay.
you know, with some tabaxi fur on the corners there. No,
Rad.
joking.
I can't wait for you to meet Charles with that.
Actually, Wade probably wouldn't even know what the fur is.
Yeah.
It's like as long as it protects me,
It's fish.
it's.
It's fish fur.
What
What was that? Okay.
Accidentally bite myself, turn into a titan.
It's fish. Huh?
Fish fur.
And then you, what does yours look like if you normally had the?
So when I turn it on, it's a very slim plate mail.
Okay, so similar
Very,
to.
yeah, like typically form fitting. Like the kind of like, you know, in the way it's like set together, you know, like in the first Thor movie, the Sentinel, how the metal is all like slotted in together.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. So it looks very fluid and movement
Yeah.
based.
Yeah.
It has a very slight blue hue to it with darker blue accents.
Okay.
Like a very
No, you look
silver but very pale blue to it.
I like it. Okay. A very like forest guard thing between you two, with one being the silver, one being the green. Okay. Cool.
Yep. Yeah. Forest guard. Ooh.
Yeah.
Turn into a tree.
my son.
You call.
So as you make your way through the streets, there are less people out and about than the last time you were here. And as you approach Haven, you can see that there are. Last time you were here, there were 2 guards. And as you approach now, you see there's just the 2, not the exact same, but there's 2 guards out front, same as before. But those of you with the high passive perception, which would be Ava, Vagus, and you, looking around, you can see that they're not trying to stay hidden. In fact, quite the opposite. You can see that there's some people or individuals posted up around the small courtyard leading up to Haven that are obviously keeping guard. There's a heightened sense of alertness happening. And as you approach, you see as one of the guards kind of looks up. And Apollo, did you cast sending on Azrael before you left? Okay. You did? Okay. You're just telling me that you guys are there, you're heading over?
Yep.
Okay. And as you approach, you see as the 2 guards look and
Yeah.
she's
Hey,
Hazel. You see as they look and give you the nod. She's expecting you. And as soon as the doors open, you hear that. The beat immediately drops and you feel
Welcome to
and
Haven, you bitches.
Thank you. You feel that beat that just kind of sets in your chest a bit. But as you step through and onto this vampire club, there are not that many people dancing. The jovial atmosphere that was present the last time you were here, and as you look around, you can see that there are people that are currently sitting at tables that are drinking and engaging in some merriment, but the dancing is not occurring. And in fact, you feel as if you walked into the middle of a meeting. There are quite a few individuals here that are obviously not partaking in club activities, and you're looking around, you're not sure, it's just maybe the club is currently closed, and this is just after hours, or what's happening. But as you look around, you can see Azrael sitting on the edge of her throne, listening intently to 2 very large, muscular individuals. One appears to be an orc, and the other one appears to be dragonborn. After a few moments, she glances over and sees you and kind of waves them away, and you see as the 2 of them turn, they are both obviously vampires. And as they kind of disappear into the group, you see as these 2 are just watching you. And you see as she
Can you
just,
close the club down? We're about to have a meeting, but keep the fucking music on.
All right, business time.
and you see as she
So
sees
they're
you and
pressing through the borders.
I do the.
I was gonna say Wade does the same thing.
and see, and as you, as she gives you the gesture, you guys have to cross the club floor to kind of get to her. You see as there's another woman that's standing next to her that she kind of whispers something to, and you see as Azrael gets
Hi,
up
Hazel.
and just walks off the throne, and as that time takes you up to approach, you see it looks to be another younger tiefling girl, appears to be mortal. She'll see you up in her office.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
He puts on the purple feathered hat that he got when he was a drug lord here.
Oh my.
I put on the wizard hat.
And as you, and I guess it's been a while since you guys have seen Azrael, so
Yeah.
Mommy, mommy.
the Dami Mummy.
Can we get a description, please?
This
Yeah.
is a friendly reminder.
Huh?
Just a friendly, reminder.
Just a
Description. Just a.
Yeah.
quick refresher.
Sure.
Just a
Just
So this is ally of yours, Azrael. And actually, reminder on Discord, I'll have a section for notable figures, so you guys can go back and kind of see old pictures of our big NPCs. As you are led, as you are led into
this many.
you can see that before you weren't aware that you weren't able to see it before, but there's these black curtains that are kind of hung up on the back wall of the club, and as you approach, you see that one of these curtains is kind of pulled back and pinned up, and there's a doorway that is currently open, leads up to a staircase. And as you ascend, you realize she keeps an office that is directly above the throne, that is not visible from the ground, that just overlooks the entire club. It's almost like one-way piece of glass.
Very bougie.
And you can see that this is her office / living space. On one side, there is a bar that you can see a variety of different bottles. You see there is a series of couches, and then next to the window, a series of chairs are kind of like scattered around, almost as if they were being used and kind of moved around, just haven't been returned back to where they should be. But you see as you walk in, she's currently sitting on her desk. And you see there is currently what looks to be a human man that is slumped backwards with his arm extended, and she's just looking at you guys as you walk in, grabbing onto, holding his hand, the fangs down into his wrist, making eye contact with you as you step in. You see this blue-skinned tiefling wearing black leather armor with like a black dress. There is almost like a fishnet texture like across the front that is meant to somewhat cover up the neckline, but doesn't do much to hide exactly what her assets are.
Black dress with the tights underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You see that she's currently wearing what looks to be these black leather gloves, and what would they be? The arm protectors.
Bracers?
Bracers, thank you. Like black oiled bracers that are. You can see that they are expensive and intricate with like these, probably not silver, but steel
Nice.
rivets. What?
Oh, rivets. Okay.
On the side for decoration. These are very expensive and very functional. And as you can see, as she finishes her drink, as she just looks at you, this entire time she has not broken eye contact from you guys as you walk in. And you see as she lets go, like she releases, straightens up in her seat, reaches over with one of her boots, like gently puts the heel on the man's chest and just pushes him down to the ground. She just falls unconscious, and she just uses him currently as like a stool, as she is sitting up on the desk now with one foot rested on this unconscious man, as a footrest, and the other leg just dangling down as she just rests her elbow on the now propped knee. Well,
Hi, mommy. Sorry, Azrael. Hi.
do you pay him or does he pay you?
Who? Yeah, what's Are you taking applications?
I might be.
Oh god.
Sorry to.
Can we like stick to
No.
the point?
Yeah. Sorry to.
I'm this many. I could be however many you want me to be.
Yeah, sorry to stop on by for such short inconvenience.
Sorry to come so premature.
Samurai.
This never usually happens.
I'm just tired. It's been a long day.
Probably drop in for a bite in the conversation.
Mag is just.
I'll leave.
No, in all
I think you're so
seriousness,
proud of this.
we are undergoing repairs at Caldina's Forge and had some free time, and we had some business to attend to in Melting Pot.
So
As-
finally going deeper into Meltazar. So.
Not a, I guess, yeah. We were wondering if there's any, seeing as our
Yeah.
ships under repair, any charters or any transport into Malthazar that you might trust or help arrange?
I can certainly see what resources I can pull. I generally do not conduct too much business in Maltazar if I can help it. It's an agreement that I have roughly with representatives of the Dai. Stay out of each other's way and all that, but I do have a few transports for those of certain afflictions to be able to leave if they so choose. But more of the task at hand, I note that a certain girl is no longer with you.
Yeah, we found oh,
Pixel.
What were the names that they went under? It was, we used their real names. We found Pixel and Jade, and Astra went with them. We left her with them.
She did.
Yeah.
Hey.
They're in Denmark
Willingly?
currently.
Yeah. There was a lot of personal growth from Astra when she was with us.
She's.
I think things went pretty well.
Yeah.
We were good mentors for her. We taught her,
She stole a pot.
yeah, she stole a pot. We taught her the dangers of stealing pot.
Oh, sorry.
She did what?
Sorry, Maggie. That's why I replaced it. From Ego's ship.
Oh.
Sorry, having a
I
revelation.
guess we'll remember this.
In red.
In
not,
red.
Not all is
Forgiven.
that too.
Hey, Hazel.
Good news, however, we did along our adventures lose Guardian,
Bacon.
unfortunately.
Wait. Stop. What?
While we were in Dindar,
Why'd you have a ring? It's kind of a downer.
why wouldn't I?
It's a downer.
It is.
What do you mean you lost Guardian?
He sacrificed himself for us.
Mean when Ravanya made her proper march on Dendar, he chose to stay and sacrifice himself.
Well, we don't know if he sacrificed himself, but he stayed behind to let us leave.
You see, she immediately stands up, putting for a moment full weight on this individual. You hear him moan, not in a painful way, but they have an arrangement. You see, she straightens and walks over to the window overlooking the club and is looking down. For a moment, you can see she is obviously lived a long time, but now you kind of see just for a moment how young she was, perhaps when she was turned, as she looks down with concern below. That is a problem. When we say sacrificed, is he dead?
We do not know.
Do not know. Chances are.
I would not bank on him being alive or.
We've tried sending and nothing would cut through, right?
If he is alive, he is not of his own mind. I can tell you that. Ravanya is rather problematic with that. With the hold she has over people.
I will have to reach out to some resources that I would rather not reach out to. Very well.
Notice the increased security here as well. Have things been alright?
No, hence my concern. As we've spoken about previously, I've had several teams that have been going out investigating different disappearances of others, well, fair to say vampires. who treats their condition with a little bit more callousness than myself and those that choose to seek haven here. We've spoken about this before. I tend to, if the vampires are getting out of hand, we hunt them down, take in those that we can, but generally exterminate. And last we spoke, we were concerned about some disappearances that shouldn't have been happening. It's how we first found out about Ruvania. There has been more aggressive action coming out of not really Meltazar, not really Theseus, but some of the areas in between, outside of our borders and away from most civilizations, generally where a lot of my kind tend to migrate when they're pushed out. We haven't had any attacks in Haven, but I feel as if more of my scouts are being targeted. And I do fear that an attack may be incoming.
Oh.
Something has changed recently. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel as if Rivania is angry. More violent, more brash.
Any guesses why?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Well, we foiled their plans in a few areas. Through some luck and divination, we're able to foresee some of her
The
plans.
Everbright Star, Egobex's ship.
Her relationship with Alu, and
Well, we actually fucked with a lot more than I thought.
yeah, no, we, in terms of whatever plan she has, we've intervened as much as we can.
So what were the things? There was she had a plan to take down, like get rid of the Everbright
Everbright
Star. We
Star.
stopped that. She had a relationship with Ego Vex of the Wolves Ear. We took down their flagship.
That was
Stopped
headed to
them.
Aldir.
And stopped
Aldir?
Altor.
Altor?
Altor.
No,
Altor.
Altor. So,
And we stopped the flagship with Ego Vex from going to Altor to supposedly meet with like the princess of Altor or something like that.
or the
Like the royalty,
not princess, just advisor.
like some
A very close nighttime advisor for the king.
yeah, something in relation with royalty.
Kind of
Some of that got, and we also stopped her connection with Alu, which was a big connection for like in Dendar and stuff like that.
You are quite proficient in being a menace.
We're good at meddling.
we are good, and I would say with after the last encounter though, a little underpowered in comparison to at least one piece that she has, Ego Vex. He is a force to be reckoned with at the moment.
I've heard of this Ego Vex, one of the members of the Wolves here, the Fable, I believe.
Yep.
You know about fables?
I do. It's a complicated issue with them. I became aware of their presence, should say, some time ago. There are many that wandered these skies, and, well, not to go into too much detail, but they've had issues with their numbers ever since the last Great Rift.
Pretty accurate.
We haven't had not many of them come through these holes, but many of similar afflictions, such as lycanthropy and such. But not Fable per se.
Isn't Hod with us?
Huh?
Isn't Hod with us?
Yes,
with us.
Hod is with us.
I forgot Hod was with you.
Yeah.
Hod is with us.
Alright, I'll say at this moment she looks up and notices him.
Yep. Oh fuck! Hello.
Oh,
We're gonna stop having NPCs travel out with you because I keep forgetting about them.
Yep.
She kind of looks up and I see that you have a new member.
Oh yeah, this is Hod. He's traveling with us for a little bit.
it's friendly.
Yeah.
It's also from the Wolves here, but
I see.
he's with the Starlight Battalion.
Very well. Well then, hard, was it? You're welcome in these halls if you or your people ever seek asylum.
I look to Hard to see what his reaction is.
He doesn't say anything, he just kind of gives the nod because he's listening
Mhm.
more than he's reacting to anything.
Sure.
So why have you come?
Samurai.
Aside from your impressive list of resume at this point.
Well, one to kind of just catch up and check in, let you know everything's okay with Astra, see how things are going here, but also just stop in because we're on our way to Melthazar, and right now our ship's being worked on, and we're wondering if you had any way to get from here to there. In the meantime,
She goes silent for a minute. She just thinks to herself. Considering what you've told me of Guardian, yes, I will arrange passage. I cannot guarantee passage back, but
That's
based on how your arrival, I'm assuming that you have become even more capable than before. Perhaps then you and I can make a sort of deal.
okay.
I will secure passage to Malthazar, which is there anyone in particular you are trying to go?
Can we show who has the paper?
Well, we have this letter.
God, you really have to stop doing that.
What? It's how I
We
hold
have
things.
bags.
I am the
We have a
bag.
chest.
It's in me.
It's
She
in
takes
his
and looks
chest.
it over and.
Do you know where that is?
Not personally, but I do have people that know the areas well enough. She hands it back to you. That is. Based on conversation with the Dai, that'd be their capital, or whatever the version of their capital is. I will arrange transport. In exchange, I would request that you make a delivery for me.
What kind of delivery?
A letter.
Okay.
And to not intentionally rude but blunt, it is my personal business
Okay.
that deliver this letter to a courier who will take it to where it needs to go.
Where is this courier that we can find?
I'll provide you with more details once I know who I need to reach out to. Unfortunately, I need to be quite specific.
It's just someone in Melthazar, though.
I'll provide more details to the captain and yourself before you head out. I would require just a few hours to sort of figure out who I need to contact, because what I require of them will be tricky to say the least.
That makes sense. About how long is the transport from here to Melthazar?
Well, if you're trying to go speak with the Dai, a few days,
A few days.
and I
Okay.
will ensure that you're on the fastest ship.
All right.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
You have done me a great service, both directly and indirectly, and I do appreciate that. Hope you all know. There's not many adventurers that would come in to a haven such as this one with such open-mindedness.
I don't know if you noticed, no one in this party is actually kind of normal.
Quite. Nice to see, well, heroes, and you see as she kind of comes back around, or she just comes up to the desk, not back to sitting on it, but leaning in front of it. Some heroes who actually wish to make a change. And you see she has this like small box that is facing her, but she opens up the lid with enough force, it causes the whole thing to tip. And it spills out the contents, and you see it is those medallions that she handed to the paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Along with some other random ones that she probably took from these paladins.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I've had an increase in bravado such as this one since we've last spoke, and to say that it is annoying is quite the understatement. I'm glad there's groups that are focusing at actual issues at hand. But I will arrange transport for you, and please, if there's anything that you need in Haven, feel free to ask and take what you need. As of now, due to our concerns of an attack, I have at least closed the recreational activities, but still am providing haven for those that require shelter and an increase of guard. So keep out of trouble if you can.
Of course.
Yeah.
If there's anything we can do to help prepare for such an attack, just we'll do the best we can to help.
Keep your eyes open.
I jump at Vegas and I just turn into a ball, metal ball midair.
Slams into his chest.
Yep.
So as you get hit with the shot
He's,
put.
just, he's now grown too big to the point where it's just like now difficult to pull.
Thank you for your time.
Just out of curiosity, did you mention me to Pixel and her companion?
Oh,
I actually don't know if we did.
Not that I recall.
Can I make a history check to see if we did?
I'll admit, this is also me as the DM asking. I don't think you did.
Because did we say we were asked to bring her to you? I thought that was what I thought we did. We were like pretty open about it. And everything.
I think you were told to bring Astra, but not tell her where you were going, and I thought she mentioned to not really bring her up with Pixel, but I don't recall. Honestly, we can establish that canon right now because none of us remember, and it was a long
Would she have
freaking time
preferred
ago.
us to not bring her name up?
Yes.
Then we would not have.
Yeah.
If she had told us that, then we wouldn't have.
At that
Yeah.
point, that's the canon. You guys didn't bring up Azrael with.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, you were very good at your jobs. Well done.
We know. Metal ball blushes.
No, senpai.
You just feel it warm
Why
up
are
a
you
little
warm?
bit. You just hear
Genuinely.
a slight sloshing.
Oh, he peed himself again. I'm sorry.
Stop! Don't tell.
Don't snitch me out, father. Alright, so when
We
does
just-
this transport leave?
Well, it's probably has to figure that out. So probably just hang out here until we hear otherwise.
A few hours, yes.
Okay.
Alright, let's just hang out here then.
What?
Are you gonna stay here in her office, or are you gonna go back downstairs?
We can leave you be, I guess.
Yeah, we'll let you.
You see, she is kind of like disregarded you guys, and you see she's pulled out a parchment and is like starting to write something, and is kind of.
I think that's our cue to go. Yep.
We'll leave you be with your boyfriend, husband.
Looks up and oddly, it just goes back to her letter.
I think she's
So available.
she's
Have a good day, Mom.
Just while she's still looking, I just turn into a pixie real quick. Just and walk out.
What? Fuck. And the door closes.
All right. Well,
Gotta try different forms. I don't know what she likes, you know.
I guess
Throw
we
him out there.
I'll be Minerva
A
next
grown
time.
woman.
relax here until something else comes up, I suppose.
Yeah, so we'll just hang out for a couple hours.
Until until our ride is ready.
Okay.
I guess Wade will just kind of just chillax, look around. If anything, kind of like also peer outside and kind of like, because of basically what happened last time we were here,
That's
kind of
fair.
just like looking for sus.
I guess would be in that same mindset.
As a metal ball, kind of just rolling across your shoulders like a massage ball.
And I'll just keep
Is
them
all of you metal or just part of you?
I'm encased in metal.
So how are you sticking to him?
It's pure force of just like movement. I am just constantly moving an emotion on him.
And I'm just gonna also just keep an ear out,
Quite think that's how it works.
listen to see what
You know those
everybody
guys? You know, like we have a basketball. And you
Like
see
the Fushigis?
Yeah, like a Fushigi.
Those things are dope.
I'm a slime person. Don't make reality out of this, okay?
Yeah, but gravity, like,
That doesn't exist here. Isaac Newton's dead.
not Isaac.
I want to make a world with. We're talking about this
Isaac
on Friday.
Newton John.
John
where
Jacob
the whole
Jingleheimer
garbage
Schmidt?
and sewer system is mixed with a bunch of gelatinous cubes.
Oh yeah, that would actually make a lot of
It's like
sense.
a society built around gelatinous cube.
Like just domesticated gelatinous cubes roaming the streets to clean them.
No.
Dude, just like, come on,
What do
come
you think
on.
he keeps me on the ship?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Now it looks like
This
we have
is
a
the
little
first
fountain.
living Roomba.
Hey,
What?
I
I love
like
him.
that. It actually does look
Now
like
it looks
that.
like we have a little fountain.
Aww.
Wow,
Aww.
my mage hand is put to work.
Did we just vibe for a few hours?
Yep.
And this music never stops, huh? And it's kind of like the same song for a loop for 12 hours.
DJ's
Oh,
like,
wait, build up, and it's the same. Okay, yeah. Alright.
DJ hops on the mic every night. I'm magically compelled to keep this same song going. Please kill me. Boom, 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 boom.
Like
They
a
shut
travel
down
spirit.
recreation, but I'm still here.
I haven't slept in years.
Help me.
They won't let me leave. I have a family.
Oh, God. Please don't
Hey,
put
you back
Baxter.
there, please.
Please don't leave.
My
I can't
son's
keep
in
this up.
college now, and I haven't seen him since he was 8.
That's
It's
you.
me.
Yo.
Oh, excuse me.
Music just dead stops. You hear,
You see that record scratch? The
Son?
son, from across the room. No, go outside. It's out there.
Do the Fortnite dance emote on the dance floor.
Dagus is grittying the ground. I'm winnowing doing the witty right
When are
now.
we getting the hottest witty in my life?
Oh my god, he's wittily wittying in Haven.
So once we get to Milkazar, what do we want to focus on first?
I think finding
Ticket
the shop.
first. Yeah, shop first.
Shop first. We should really dial in what we want to do with that. Then, if that's the first thing we're gonna do.
I think the
If,
person.
assume we get one thing. What is the one thing?
I think
That's
that's still a good idea to talk about. I think also just seeing what that person may have there as well. I think a combination of both.
I don't know if it's gonna be like a hey, look at my wares. It's what do you want? It is give me anything.
Yeah, but what if it's a... We don't know the full scope of what anything is considered.
Also, I would like a vibe check too, because it's like
I feel like we should have an idea at least of what. To
We
do
have
there.
some ideas.
like
Teleportation circle on the ship.
so we all okay
Any
with that
magic
idea as
items
well?
for some of
'Cause-
us, if some of them are really good.
But I do think it does deserve thought, only because, like, what if we get there and you say, like, hey, like, give me something that makes me make all my enemies go away. I'll no longer see them, and then like it makes us blind. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just
But what if it's also like massive? What if you can just be like, well, hey, make my hand as strong as Ego Vex's boom, and they can do that. What if it's massive?
What if it's just kill Ego X?
I wonder if it's going to be like genie rules though. Like you can't kill, you can't make people fall in love with you.
We won't know that until we get there.
No animal stuff.
Damn. I mean, oh. That sounds good.
is that a genie rule? And
Was
no
that in
animal
Fairly
stuff.
Odd Parents? Because I don't remember that.
And no animal stuff.
It's a Brennan Lee Mulligan reference.
Oh.
No,
Not really
what?
big on animals. Like it's the genie's other stipulations.
Is that from one of his things?
Yeah.
I gotta watch this Pinocchio one.
It's from a Game Changer.
Okay. Yeah, I really gotta hop on his dick because he
Oh,
does
it's
really good job.
fantastic.
What'd you say?
You
Hop on
heard him
his-
right.
Hop
Okay.
on his show.
Hop
So,
on.
so we just go with those vague ideas and just kind of catch a vibe when we get there.
Yeah. I think having a big idea for now is good.
Anything you would ask for, Vax? We can ask for like a bigger ship, like a flagship-sized ship.
I think
The deadest end.
The deader end. The
deaderest. The dead ender.
Deadly and
Dead end.
The deadliest end?
The deadliest end.
Not that end, but this end.
or maybe
Datney and Disney.
another boom.
That stick?
Whole ass boom.
I don't give a
I don't know.
fucking hole. I'm gonna
Pull up with that stick.
We could ask to clear those scars from Ravania.
Say again?
We could ask to clear the scars that we have from Ravania.
You guys are just all so scared about having dreams. Ooh. scary.
But the thing, there's lots of things that I think it seems very open ended, and we might be able to ask for
Only
like. a
Ravania
lot.
says scary like that.
So I know I don't want to go in there and be like the item's cool when it could be something like massive.
No, I know. Yeah. I think taking advantage of the it could be anything is.
But again, we won't really have that vibe till we get there.
No, but I want to at least be kind of creative about it and figure out something.
I think having another boon. I mean, I'm all down for upgrading this bad boy, but if I would rather have us all have something.
We can get your hand back.
Baggers quickly says, "Give him his hand back." She's like, "Done," and she disappears. I just like
Baggins is like, I want no magic. And they give him
Yeah, it's
the
close.
boon
All right,
just-
guys, this campaign's done.
Boone
Make
just
me
goes
the
away.
most-
Just what the fuck?
Make me the
What if we
most
could just wish
powerful
Ravania
wizard.
away?
See, that's what scares me. Then what kind of power is granting that?
I think that there are going to be limitations to it.
I feel like that.
It's going to be anything within their power. So we don't know exactly what it is, but we still, I think, should think big and be creative about it.
Make me the most powerful wizard in the land.
Cast his mage hand and that's
Like,
it.
Maybe if like
You
everybody.
just get like the magic initiate feat, like one first level spell.
Oh, that'd be cool. What if like each of us had a hand like mine? That,
We
A
could
wooden hand?
we each get a boon.
like everybody getting a boon would be. Like
I want a wooden hand.
I'm down to
I like
upgrade
my
my
hand.
hand to be as good as Ego Vex, but I think not putting all eggs in one basket is also a good call. I would
I'd
much
rather
rather
boon-
share the power with you guys than to keep it all.
Are the boon body parts? Could I get a different head?
Maybe
I do like this head, but
Other people also like your head.
So, out of curiosity, are you guys going to be taking Hod with you?
Hod seeing everything.
yeah.
We're treating him as one of the ship.
This is his decision. Oh, wait a second. Wait, hold the fuck up. God,
You spotted
Fucking-
them going?
hold on.
Colby's a little hesitant with having a hot there.
Hod went with us, right? Everyone gather around. Hod, real quick. Let me see the back of your neck.
Oh.
never short part of your name.
You start ragdolling his ass. It's like,
It's an extra
Marcus,
note.
no!
Never show up
We're
under
going
your
to
name.
identify, look for the same thing.
You look for the same thing on
Yeah.
Hod?
Because this is going to let me know if the Fable
Doing the
that
whole
is with
campaign.
Ego
Without
Vex is under Ravania's control, or Ravania just straight up always said Ego Vex, and then they're just listening out of pure authority. Because in that way, at least we have a chance to persuade the or whoever follow Ego Vex. Versus, is it Ravania? Then we just have
As you look, Hod does not have a mark.
Okay.
Damn, y'all just killed him for no reason then. You killed all those.
just.
I'd do it again.
Yeah. Okay.
They couldn't stop.
Okay. Thank you for doing that, Han.
Never show predator your name.
Oh, fuck!
I am making sure that you are not infected.
Next time we go into battle,
On
that's
a
all that's
deeper
gonna be
level.
yelled.
Infected.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Have you been exposed to Ravania?
Running hot, Vegas.
Not
I'm always running hot.
Too much time in the sun.
directly.
Yeah, find a cold
I suppose not.
rock somewhere to lay on.
We all know. Well,
Who she is?
I should say we all know. Some of us
You
know.
warm bloods.
Some of us got glimpses of her when Ego spoke with her. We've both seen her lackeys.
Okay. I see.
I see. I be.
I see. Okay. So he's good.
Maybe I should be the only one to negotiate. Because I'm the only one that's uninfected. Ravanya
Negotiate
can't-
with who?
The people who are going to give us our thing. Because Ravanya can't see what I see.
What made you think that she can see what we see?
Well, she's connected to all of you.
What if I just
Well-
close my eyes?
Well, no, that's the thing.
What if
I
she
don't-
can hear what you hear?
I don't think
I
she's.
take away my ears. They suck in.
I don't think she's.
What if she
connected.
feels what you feel?
What?
I stomp Morse code on the ground.
Hearing those thoughts, would I be able to
You look
tell?
dumb. What are you doing?
Like that's how the.
I can't even hear that over the beat.
Can I tell something of that nature? If there's enough of a stain to show that it's like active in a sense, that she
You
might
sneeze
know.
and just more ears
Yeah,
come out.
And like it's not stain, it's a scar. It's the effects
Yeah, like
of her.
remnants
Yeah.
of no longer being there though.
Yeah, because like Alu had almost like a second personality.
Yeah,
It was
that's
very once you saw it. Yeah, it was different.
It's very different. Different.
You're grabbing his leg.
What? I was touching the species.
It was exposed.
Give me those piggies.
I mean, when's the last time she's contacted you guys?
It's been a while.
It's been like a
Pisces
few.
keeps her away from me.
Has she been like actively trying to,
It seems like it, yes.
like every night?
Not every night.
You have not seen Ravania since the last.
The last.
But that was like a few days ago, right?
Mhm.
So it wasn't
the
that
last
long
time
ago.
when Pisces stepped in. Through
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, we know for certain there's no connection to me with Ravania.
I don't think it matters that much.
I have to agree with you on this one, just because there's no evidence saying that she still has that connection, but I would rather be on the safe side. You can lead the conversation.
Well,
But
that
I
does
don't think-
nothing. If she's able to monitor based off anything, just me leading the conversation does nothing. Granted, we don't know that that's the case, but it kind of seems like, well, I don't know. What are your visions like? What does she talk to you about?
She needs help.
She told me she needed help.
Thanks for the subs in.
So she's actively trying to make a deal.
Kinda.
She actively wants to recruit us, essentially.
A promise for a promise.
Well, she could shove that promise.
How do you shove a promise?
I write promise on a piece of paper.
Ew.
Like that.
I don't know.
I get what you're saying. We'll see how the place is, and then that might be the scenario. Because then also, yeah, I don't know. For me, I can tell that she's no longer connected to us. I think she can still try to reach to us, but she has no power over us.
Well, are you able to tell that for certain?
That I was able to tell. Also clarified with Dia.
Who?
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think we should all be part of it.
I think it's okay. If
I'm
it's
gonna laugh later that night when she's like, "Oh, nice deal you made."
Wait, what if it's just like, hey, I heard you got a teleportation circle. Sick, bro. Like,
What if it's something bigger? And she's like,
She walks out of the teleportation circle.
also,
Oh, fuck.
I think if that's the case, then she would have prevented us. I think in some way in terms of Ego Vex and all the other plans that we fucked up.
I think with how powerful she is, she can kind of watch us regardless of anything.
I mean,
Can't Ava watch people now?
yeah.
So Ravania probably can already.
"Yeah, but
Dragon sister. Well, I mean, I think she would have done something, especially in terms of Ego Vex. I think she would have had that a little better prepared after we,
a little better prepared." What do you mean? He won.
Well, I mean,
We did take down a ship, but
he didn't know that we were coming.
Well, yeah, because, I don't know. She's probably not always watching, but she probably checks in.
Let's roll the dice.
Where's that transport at?
So just after a few hours, you see that same familiar mortal tiefling girl just kind of gives you a wave and gestures you over, and you're brought back up into the office. You see that the man is now laid out on a couch off to the side. It looks like he is sleeping. You see what looks to be a plate of like half-eaten food that's just kind of off to the side.
What a sick gig that
It's a bunch of like cookies too.
Yeah, you see like a bunch of like crackers
drive
and
out.
Yeah,
chocolate
exactly,
cookies
yes.
and yeah, a little thing of orange juice. And you see that she is you see Azrael is in the middle of folding up the letter, and you see he pulls out like it's like just finished sealing it with hot wax. Looks up. Apologies for the time, but we have arranged transport for you. There'll be a ship waiting for you at the dock. Go speak with Captain Vile.
Vile?
Ah, that name sounds
When you
vital.
work in the industry that I do, sometimes you just have to go with the names.
All right.
All right,
It's
Captain.
It's kind of like being with bards. They just their stage names can be quite strange, but while he is
What's
as
that about
vile as
stage
his
names?
name, he is at least efficient and reliable.
My stage name is.
Biggest
Cinnamon.
dickus. Try it.
Catch on.
Whatever.
Could be a thing. Could be good. Okay. Is he waiting there now, or?
He'll be ready for you by the time that you arrive. And in the meantime, I need you to deliver this. And she just holds up the letter that she just sealed. And she hands it to you. I need you to deliver this to a mess hall called the Farseer in Meltazar. You'll be searching for an individual called the Runaway. Is the title I've been given. Other than that, I do not know what they look like or what they'll approach, but I've been informed that if you ask around, they will find you.
Ask around for the runaway.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a specific area?
At the Farseer. It's
At the what?
The
Farseer.
Farseer.
Far Seer.
It's a tavern of sorts, but more of a Meltazarian standard, so it might be a little bit out of the ordinary than what you're used to, but it should not be dangerous as long as you don't go looking for trouble.
So at the Far Seer, ask for the runaway to
Correct.
deliver this letter.
Correct.
Should I say it's from Azrael or leave your name out of it?
Leave my name out of it.
Okay.
The letter will be able to speak
Your
for
name
itself.
Out of your mouth.
The letter should be able to speak for itself. Just hand it over to whoever identifies themselves to be the runaway, and I'll consider my half of this deal complete.
Perfect.
Okay.
I can do that.
We can do that.
We
I can do that.
But I'm doing you a favor, Azrael.
Very well.
I see you again.
Please.
Yeah, but we can do that
I
too.
believe that this goes without saying, but be careful while in Meltazar.
Let's kill him and take the
Do
note.
not take any
My son.
deals except any
Yeah, but look at
contracts, even things that might seem benign. You never know what strings might be attached.
So no deals, no contracts, no nothing.
Yep.
No,
Hates for any of you to get tied up.
no butts, no nuts, no coconuts. You got it.
I love Obama. I thought you were referencing Wreck-It Ralph.
No.
Did you say I love my mama?
Yeah. I was like, I love Obama.
Oh, I heard I love Obama. I was like, what?
Thank you.
All right, and moving on
So,
after
well,
that.
Thank you very much, Azrael. I guess we'll head to the dock.
Yep. We'll head to the dock for Captain Vile.
Yep.
Okay.
To Vile. That sounds so welcoming.
Thank you for arranging this.
Thank you for bringing me this news. Please remain safe. It would be disappointing if you were to find yourself in danger again.
Oh, we probably will
Again?
anyways, but we'll be safe.
I would definitely agree. I'm going to insight check. Is there anything different about Azrael? Like she is Azrael, right? Like she's
Well,
the way
insight
she
check.
the way she just said that, like I'm pretty sure is just like
Oh, I love the
sentimental,
paranoia roll insight
But I
check.
was just like, the way she said that, just in case.
I believed everything she says.
Insight?
Yep.
17.
17. As far as you could tell, this appears to be Azrael.
Okay. Like the way she said that, though,
Yeah.
it's like it was more.
But that comment catches you a little off guard. It's weird. And as you see, she's definitely, she has that same smile. She has that same posture. But as you
Mom?
listen to what she says and her, just that look in her eye, you see,
Yeah.
she's a little frightened.
Frightened of us,
Not of you,
but just like
of what you have told her. You get,
Okay.
you get this maybe not frightened as if she's fearful, but
I
she
get
is
ya.
nervous.
yeah, just nervous of. I get you. Okay.
To the docks?
To the docks?
To the docks.
To Vile?
The docks.
To Vile.
Throw me off the edge. Oh.
Throw you off.
And as you
side
make your
Haven.
way down to the docks,
Throw you
Same
to the
place
endless
where-
sky.
huh?
Just throw him into the endless sky as a ball.
There you go. And we'll have you roll up a new character. As you look around, for a moment, Vagus, you kind of have that. It takes you a minute because you start immediately looking for the dead end, and then realizing that it's not here.
My ship.
It doesn't take you terribly long to find it. As you find a ship with no name, it is extremely small, smaller than the dead end.
Ooh.
It looks to be almost like a sailing ship that has actually very similar construction to the Little Hoop, where it was a single deck, and in the backside there's like a slight roof, almost like a shed, where the deck goes down a bit, and there's a somewhat covered under deck area, but it's almost just like the size of this room.
Oh wow.
Small. And you see a drow figure that is currently moving around this small ship that is refastening sails, and you can see that he is a rough looking individual. The white hair is gray from just being unkempt. And as you approach, he turns, and whatever elvish elegance that should come with his bloodline is just not here. This is the salty sailor stereotype could be infused into a drow. This is it. And you see as he turns, you notice that he has almost like a like those shotgun belts across the chest.
Oh, nice.
That you
Bandoliers.
what?
Bandolier.
A bandolier. It looks like a bandolier, but it's instead you see that it's what looks to be empty bottles, like alcohol bottles, and along the edges is like a Boy Scout sash, just bottle caps of all the different drinks that he has
Oh
consumed
my
from
God.
all over the endless sky.
So that's what he shotguns. He shotguns those drinks. Wow.
And as he turns and sees, he goes, you must be my travelers. welcome aboard the vile ship.
Hi, so you're Vile.
I am. You must be the one that Azrael sent.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
I'm gonna take like a quick step behind
Is that
Vagus.
how we look when we're like gawking over Azrael? It
Is that?
feels like I'm staring in a mirror right now. Is that how we
I
gawk?
hope not.
I hope
I take
not
a quick
either.
step, just kind of half behind Vagus. Yeah, we're the ones sitting here by
Stay away from my
by Azrael. Thank you for giving us transport. She said it's like a couple days journey, right?
A couple days. I hope you brought something to do, because it is a long, hopefully boring journey if everything goes right. Because if not, well, don't worry about making me back. So, you ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just gonna let's get on the ship into ball form on Vagus's back and just kind of sit there.
All right.
Oh, look at me.
So this is not a big ship. The length of it is roughly. So what's the standard sailboat? Is that 20 feet?
Think
Is that,
so.
is that the right size? About 20 feet. Not big. It is tight.
To save space,
Between-
I'm gonna stay ball pretty much most of the time.
Tight
Okay.
ship is a happy ship.
Mm-hmm. It's as there are 7 of you plus him. So most of you guys are taking turns sleeping out on the open air of the
Oh.
dock.
Fuck.
But during this journey, you have the letter.
Mhm.
Do you look at it?
I'm really thinking about it. Azrael didn't say not to look at it.
I thought she mentioned it in the
She did say
first
it was
conversation.
private.
Yeah. Can I detect magic to see if she inspired magic on it?
Well, he's currently put it away, so I'm seeing if he pulls it
Oh,
out
sorry.
first.
Yeah.
I would look at it.
Okay. As you look just on the outside, not opening it, it does have a like a wax seal on the front. And as you look at it, give me an investigation or history check.
Investigation or history?
I was gonna
Yes.
say.
Is it, you want to as well?
I was gonna take a look at. for
Sure.
it,
I would
too.
say either you guys make separate rolls, or one of you guys can roll with advantage.
Advantage.
Wait,
I-
you're looking at it?
You're just looking outside.
That's the outside
On
of
the
it.
outside.
I'm just inspecting it.
Do you want to open it up?
Guidance.
with advantage.
Oh, with advantage too, yeah. Okay, I'll take
I
it.
kind of want to open it up. I feel, let's just, it's just
Investigations.
you read this, didn't you, you bitch?
25.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I love that this. What check do you use to look at it?
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay. Are you proficient in history?
No.
Okay, you're still a nerd, so we'll go with it. As you look at this, immediately the seal that is used strikes you as strange. You've seen the seals of Aldir, each city having its own crest. It's very common for cities to have the banner, and usually, especially Aldir has them very flourishy, they're over the top. Altor is more militarized, it's a little more basic, and each one has their own taste. As you look at this seal, the first thing that you notice is despite all the different areas, there is a uniformity to what a seal looks like that represents a city. The same way as if you would look at house crests, they're all similar in design because that's what they are supposed to be. As soon as you look at this, you can tell that this is meant to be a seal for a city, and you do not recognize the style. It is extremely different than a style that would be standard among any city you've encountered. Jewel, what was your 25 with your check? And with a 25, the seal that was used on this was rough. This was not something that was made and cast. And as you look at it, like most seals are made out of metal that were made, casted, and then recasted to make something that's usable over and over again. Based off of the rough edges on where the wax is pressed into the seal, you think that Azrael made this herself, hastily.
I see. Okay. And does this shape or logo look familiar?
No.
What's the matter? You can't recognize it?
It's not of anything to modern day, I assume. Perhaps maybe this is a unique crescent.
You ready?
Does it have any lettering or anything on it?
No, it does not. But look, I say 25 is a really high roll.
I'd also go cast Identify on it.
Identify? No magic. It does not appear to be magical.
No, she trusts us.
Looking it over, you can tell that's meant to be a city crest, but it almost looks like sports ball. Actually, you don't recognize. Yeah, I would say you don't recognize it. But one thing that does strike you as strange about it is it looks like the seal has mountains and roll an initiative check for me.
I know mountains.
I say it's a big ass tree. Is it nature?
Yeah.
16.
16.
Wait, my
It
guidance
takes-
is still going.
Yeah.
17.
It takes you a minute to figure out. It takes you a minute to figure out what the other thing is on this crest. Mainly because you've never seen a river before.
Kid boat boy. Grew up on a boat. Kid boat boy.
Like you think that it might supposed to be a waterfall, but it's not. So it looks like this crest has what looks to be 2 mountains with a river going between the mountains.
Chris knows what this is, but Wade does not. Chris knows, Wade does not. But
So there's other things as part of the seal, but that's one that stands out to you.
Wait, I really want to open it.
Well, there's no magic on it, but the seal would break the seal essentially, so they would know beforehand.
Okay,
Do you have any way to reseal it?
mend the seal?
Actually, will mending work to reseal it?
You'll find out.
Because I do have mending.
It's a wax seal, right?
Paulo,
You're
you're a
gonna
spy.
you're gonna forge it. Like,
Paulo, you
to
can
make sure.
reseal this, can't you?
Yo, 100% certain there's no magic on this, right?
I identified it. No, there's no.
And identify would tell if there's a magic like.
Yeah, if there's
okay.
any magic on it.
Okay. And I just already identified. Inspect for traps.
She put a pipe bomb inside of it. No. As far as you can
It's
tell,
duct taped to the back. Oh shit!
as you look it over, it does not appear to be trapped or magic or.
Paulo.
I mean,
What if we take like the sharpest knife that we have? We just go right under the wax seal,
Is Vile watching us do this?
and then we can like reattach it.
I'm gonna say no. Vile is too focused on driving the ship.
Then, so do you think
Good
you can
man.
reattach it? You think you can do it?
I don't know.
Can I help you do it?
If Ava or anyone else prepared like enhanced ability,
Well, I can help you. That'll be the same thing.
and I can.
Do you feel enhanced?
Yes, thanks. All right.
I knew it.
Who has the sharpest blade here? Probably mine because I never use it.
Oh, actually, no. I'll cast enhance ability. I have it.
I have a question.
No.
So the spell gaseous form,
I said no.
so you can still essentially see on where to go as a gaseous form. It doesn't say you can't see, because you can also fit through small cracks. Anything that has any little bit of space.
Are you trying to turn a gaseous form to read the letter?
You're trying to get in the letter.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna turn you into gaseous
Actually, I love it. Can we try? Let's try this before we end.
Because you can still move and see as
Yeah, but it'll
gaseous
be-
form.
It is folded on top of each other.
I'll
But
go.
if
I'll
there's
get in the
any
folds. I'll get in
space-
I
there.
don't. Well, no, because how are you gonna have light in there?
I'll get one letter. Blindside.
Okay, blindside
But
lets you
it's like you
see.
read.
Yeah.
But
It's dark.
it's indented because it's pressed into it. You can know the structure.
You're gonna learn fucking braille inside.
Yes. Suddenly knows Braille.
I don't know.
It's a. I mean,
That's
I
just
guess-
a little
I like the idea.
Okay. Yeah, I know I'm reaching.
That's
on that
probably a last case scenario. I don't think that, because also one thing I would be concerned about is damage to the letter,
Okay.
because gas still takes up space.
So do you think dexterity check?
Probably.
So I'm gonna cast enhance ability, Cat's Grace, to give Apollo advantage on dexterity checks.
Okay. I would say Apollo, this would be a sleight of hand check
So what I'm gonna
with
do,
advantage because of the.
my
Guidance,
theory
guidance, guidance.
is I'm going to. Does anybody have a torch?
I do.
I mean, I can firebolt.
So I'm thinking if we light a torch,
And melt the bottom a little bit,
Checking
Or
like my spells.
light
over.
a
like a tiny little
pig.
yeah, and melt the wax
And
at the
just
bottom,
try and-
and just try and reseal it.
Yes.
So like we use knife to,
thinking we
knife,
get-
knife
we-
to open up.
Yeah. Well, no. We could use a torch to also make the wax a little bit more malleable in the beginning.
I don't think we should torch it at first because
Yeah,
the
that
melty is gonna make it hard
Okay.
to open up. But I think just
Use
straight,
it to reseal.
yes, use it to reseal. I like that.
Okay. I break out my tool picks.
Guidance.
Sleight of hand to get advantage plus guidance.
And if I'm using the tool picks, technically I would get proficiency, right? Because I'm proficient.
You're
in these
lock
two-
picking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking they're small enough and they're just.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely getting this. Are you kidding? Yeah.
With advantage plus a D4 for guidance.
What is that?
What is it?
That was a 19 off rip.
Okay.
That was a 15. Okay, so advantage, guidance D4. Okay, so 21.
Plus.
Godlike.
Sleight of hand and proficiency.
How do you tell if you have expertise in something?
It would be. one
It
of
has
the,
to be listed
like,
specifically.
Yeah. Thank you. That's the words I was fumbling for.
But if it's
It
a
was,
if it's a skill on D&D Beyond, the little black
Features and
circle
traits.
will have a little
Full.
circle around it.
But if it's not,
These tools though don't come up on your skills for some reason, so you might have to check.
no,
your
you have
expertise.
to check your features and traits.
Yeah.
If you have, if you select expertise in that tool, it will show it there too.
Yeah.
well, because it says
So go to your features and traits. Your proficiencies. Oh, that would
Okay.
give you expertise.
well, proficiencies in languages over here.
But if something gives you expertise, it won't say it over there. It'll say in your features and traits.
Yeah, it'll be under like
Oh.
a class ability because
Yeah.
it shows expertise for everything else except these tools.
So just go to the features and traits tab
Ooh.
next to inventory.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, and then if you have expertise in like both like these tools and sneaking, it would be the same as your sneaking stat.
Oh.
I
okay.
don't know why these you don't have perceived.
I don't. It's not showing up in there. It only shows the.
I'll say for this. I'll
Well, it
give you-
shows expertise in sleight of hand, which is what the check is.
Yeah,
So
so
I
you
guess
have
it-
that.
It's good enough.
it's one half dozen the other. Okay. So with everything,
So 21 plus your bonuses.
31.
Where
you see as Vile is busy, not paying attention. You all huddle around, and you guys, for a moment, get a little Apollo respect, as you can see that he is. Well, see how much you wish to take. You can see Apollo is very good at what he does. As he takes the letter, and Apollo, you spend some time looking at it, how it's sealed, how the paper is folded, where it is sticking to the parchment, the best way to remove it without any damage. And you see as he just focuses it, he just takes these tools and just, and you hear what sounds to be ripping paper. And for a moment you are worried, but as you look, you see that the seal came off clean, not a single fiber of parchment out of place. So, bear with me because I did not type. I was going to type out this letter, but you guys get the spark notes.
I carefully fold it up.
Yep.
I pull it out so as not to damage everything.
Yep.
I open it up to how it was folded,
And we're all just right there.
and I read
And
it.
as you read this letter,
Oh God, I'm scared.
I knew you'd read this, you pieces of shit. How dare you?
to the members of Fort Steltora,
I knew it.
I fucking
know.
called
When
it.
she said the mountains and the river, I was like,
That's what I first
To-
thought was too.
to the members of Fort Steltora,
I'm hard.
you do not know me, but take this as a word of warning. The creatures that once harassed
Ah, damn it.
Sorry, where's the
In the
time?
most
I
fucking.
know. I'm sorry.
to the members of Fort Steltora, you do not know me, but please take my warning. The creatures that once harassed the lost city of Civil are now endangered to the creature known as Ravania.
The ears that are being hunted now.
Seek out the counsel of your Wayfinder Pixel, and whatever forces that you deem necessary to protect the items of value. If the members of Fort Steltura cannot be reached, please seek out those that remain and pass on the warning. They will know what to do. As I had faith in them before, I will put my faith in them again.
It literally just got chills. I'm like so happy with that.
I had some fucking idiots. Fort.
What is that word?
Steltora?
Steltora?
I don't know what this is.
And
Sounds like a
and
bunch
as
of fools, is what it is.
And as you look at this, especially you, Wade, there's Fort Steltora and the Stoltorian Field.
All right. Well, everybody got a glimpse of it. We read it.
Yeah.
I can't read.
Now, before we try the paper, the melting thing, what if I just try mending it just to see if it'll work?
You're
again?
making me very nervous.
Just let him go with his plan, because if he fucks up, then you can.
Well,
mend
because
it.
mending's not gonna hurt it.
Well, we could try mending after.
Well, what if we do mending first? That way we don't mess with anything.
What are your thoughts, Kabi? So I was watching. And I'll say, with your ungodly high roll, Paulo, you
Easy, just
apply a little heat, and it was as if it was never open.
the hell if
Hell
you
yeah.
in your fingertip, just laser seal that thing.
Stick it in.
No, you're supposed to put it back in there, not in.
What the fuck?
What?
I saw it. I thought you were.
Alright.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's nuts. I had a feeling.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, is there anything else you guys want me to do that's potentially going to get us in trouble? No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Cool.
It does sound like trouble.
I think we just ride this out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I'll say with that, as you have all decided to travel to Meltazar, which to find this individual to deliver this now red letter to, cash in your reward, I'm guessing, and potentially speak to the leader of the Dai, I'm guessing is what you guys are doing here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be a big plot event, so make sure that is what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Someone's got a date.
And with this adventure forward, without the dead end, but aboard the unnamed ship under Captain Vile. That's where we're going to end this
Yay.
week's session.
Yay.
And we will get onto our
Damn, you're not
Discord.
even going to be here next.
Say, join our Discord,
Oh man.
and we'll get an update with the schedule because depending on how things go, we're going to have some conversation among each other to see what we're going to do next. So, join our Discord if you haven't already for all the schedule updates, but tune in next time. Things are about to get real fucking real
Yeah.
to see how this campaign goes. From 20 to 1.
Whoa. Dragon sister.
Dragon sister.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye.